Who you looking at this game as a favorite?
This, for me, for Equinox versus Mind Boggling, with P Money not playing today, from what I've heard, I'm gonna give the still edge to Equinox, and the reason I say that is just because you have the diabolic Dargan combo, and I just think that is a powerful duo, and that's going to show in this match. What about you, boss?
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I think this will be our closest series to date for sure. Let me try and invite some of these people. We have all of Equinox in here, but that's it.
Gonna go to Forge. Can't change teams.
So, actually, let me pull up the stats real quick. Bards right now after week one is full shoulder above everybody else. As far as kills, KD, the only thing is his damage isn't quite above everybody else. It's like he's pretty close. Dargan's pretty close there, but he's just an X factor of a player. And with P Money, if P Money was playing, I would give it to Equinox. But without P Money playing, and Coldplay taking over for him, I think it's going to swing towards Mind Boggling, especially if you got Who is Timmy and Shepard and Bards all on the other team. Now, it changes a little bit if you got Hunden and Nobody's Legend both playing at the same time. Then I think then it goes back to Equinox. But if Mind Boggling has those three key players playing each game, and then they switch Hunden and Nobody's Legend out, back and forth every game, or however they want to do it, then I think Mind Boggling is going to be favored, but it's going to be slightly favored. It's not going to be like some of the games we've seen so far where it's been 5-0 or 4-1.
I'm going to predict like a 3-2, but I really need to see how this first game goes, but I'm going to go 3-2 in favor of Equinox. That is my prediction.
All right, I'm going to go 3-2 the other way.
Okay. It's going to be good.
Let's see, who are we waiting on? We got Nobody's Legend Shepard in here, so either Timmy, Hunden, or Bards. Two of those people need to join. We'll be good to go. What's up, Noisy Boy? Dargan, Red Rose, Heatflux, Naughty. How's it going?
Hello?
Who do you guys think are gonna win? Red Rose says Mind Boggling. What about everybody else? Who do you guys think?
Oh, Bards is here. I want to change my prediction. That I'm just gonna give this now to Mind Boggling. I'll give a 4-1 is my change.
You got Bard, Shepard, and Timmy all in here, and it looks like Legend wasn't here, backed out. He might be having issues. There he is back in. So it looks like that's gonna be our 4. Legend, Timmy, Shepard, Bards. Now don't make any mistake. Equinox still has a shot. Like it's not like they've got Spider, Dargan, and Fireboy, who are 3 very good players themselves. So it's not like it's a run over. I don't think, anyways.
No, not at all. Those stats look really fresh. I like it.
And Payloader's been getting better and better every day since he first joined. So he's not going to be slouching or anything like that.
No, he has greatly improved. So, and he has a good team around him too.
Yeah. All right. Get to Observer. I'm ready when you are. We're 4 minutes past, so we want to start.
All right.
Start it on up.
We're gonna start it up for the first round. Plaza Slayer.
Let's go back. Not yesterday, the day before, power weapons were like such a key factor. It was some close games, but the power control was always in Nova's favor. So let's see how that plays out in this series. Especially the sniper. It seemed like Nova always had a sniper in every game that had a sniper on the map.
Slayer, let's see what you can do.
We'll see. I want to get the edge to let's see who we got.
I'm starting on Timmy.
Timmy?
He didn't play last week, so this will be the first time I'm going to see him. Strong start for Equinox. They got overshield and 3 kills.
That is a really strong start. That's that teamwork for them. You gotta say, like, Dargan, Diabolic, they've been playing for a while. Especially with Diabolic, that sniper.
That's a double.
Yeah.
Timmy does have a nice flank on 2 of them, but not able to finish.
Yeah, Shepard able to finish him off, but whoever dived in that sniper got wasted right away. Bards. Good call out. Diabolic probably calling out that he dropped sniper there, so everybody was looking. I don't know if anybody's picked it up yet. I think it's still down there by garbage.
Not yet. I think Legend tries to go for it, but he's going to be backed out. He's going to be taken out by Dargan. Just pure aggression coming out
very
on this Equinox.
I know Fireboy just finished up another tournament, so you know he's hot. He's warm. He's not coming in cold at all.
Center of attention.
Give Payloader some love.
See, Payloader team captain here.
Oof.
He's going to be taken out. He can still stay on board, see how he starts this up. 14, 15, 7. You know, it's very good when these two teams are like kind of trading out. But Bard's picking up a nice double. They're 4 dead for Equinox.
Yeah, it's actually a big, I think 6 kill swing there. So now they're only down by 4, which is nothing. Early in the game still.
No, not at all. That was a big 4 dead right there. That really brought
another
them back.
wipe right now. Well, possibly. It looks like
2 wipes.
He's gonna finish this last one, and they do. So let's tie it up. Overshield soon. Timmy got it.
We're in the lead.
All of a sudden, that lead completely
vanished. Gotta say, you gotta be very wondering for like the Equinox side, like what happened to kind of lose them the lead. We had 2 4 dead. That definitely was what happened, but was it a lack of communication there? Bad positioning? Now they're just dying. They're losing all this control.
Yeah. Timmy doing a good job staying alive. He keeps getting weak, but he gets away each time.
Sharing the glory.
Not getting any kills, but getting plenty of assists here. I've seen him get like 3 or 4 assists since I jumped on his point of view. There's another one. Finally getting a kill. Good lead now.
You're halfway to victory.
Equinox having a hard time getting off their spawn without getting collapsed on.
Oh, good shoot.
We are gonna have Fireboy with that sniper. Plenty of ammo to work with.
Yeah, this could be, if he can use as well, it could be huge for him, for their team.
But he's gonna take that shot.
Yeah. Super quiet. It's been a couple little fights here and there, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit here this last minute.
You know, that's what Equinox really needed, just kind of have it slow down and start picking the battles that they're comfortable with. Now go Payloader. Trying to help out on this LR push. Is going to be taken out though.
My Legend is down there, U-turn. Jump on his point of view real quick. Try and find him. There he is. Overshield should be up soon. I'm not sure who's... A lot of people down low. I'm not sure who's up high to contest that. It's like Equinox might be in the best position. I don't see. Did it get burned? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was burned.
It must have been burned, yeah, because I don't see nobody with it. Oh, almost a good play there by Payloader, but Shepard came up with the lift. Unfortunately for him.
That worked out. And it's got to see, like, the aggression that Equinox was showing in the beginning of this now being matched by just mind-boggling. And it's just not working out for them, but they're hanging in there.
Yeah, it's only a 5-point game. They lost a big lead, but they haven't let mind-boggling take a big lead on them. So,
That was a 3 dead on them. But Fireboy is in position. I'm on board with him right now, who's trying to just get it behind a couple of these mind-boggling players, but he's going to be spotted out.
yeah, mind-boggling is kind of spread apart right now. I don't know if Equinox knows that. And they're starting to come back together now. I think they must have noticed. They were very spread apart for a minute there. Only a 2-point game. By a bog trying to sneak up on Bards here.
He did get him though. You know, he played that very patiently. Got his teammate. Fireboy picked up a kill. 2 dead for that. And he is going to stay alive from Bard's onslaught. You can't let those one-shots get away.
This last sniper could be big if they can get a couple kills and secure sniper for Equinox. That'd be big.
I think Equinox is going to secure this. We have
from the win.
no. We have
Bards
a
is
flank
there.
by
Bards is there. Tied up and Bards is sniper.
All tied up though.
We're in the lead.
That's going to be tough for the last.
Not what you want to see for the if you're on the other team.
Another kill by Timmy there.
And Shepard got overkilled as well. I'm going to stay on Bards though, the sniper.
He can finish this off. Spotting a player. Nice no scope. Seeing another one.
Another
Getting
one.
the snapshot.
Yeah, 6-point game now. Went from a tie to a 6-point game very quick.
That really came down to just the power weapon control. And ooh, on the lift.
We got 5 minutes
Yeah,
left.
saving Timmy's life.
From the hip.
Oh my god.
Next
Yeah, this is
kill
why
wins.
you called it.
that sniper was so important.
Oh, good shooting.
That is
That's the match.
it.
Victory.
Bard's closing this game out.
I think it was tied 40-40, right? I think he got the sniper,
Yeah.
and that was it. I don't think they got another kill after he got the sniper.
It was that push, that sneaky push from the lift that he got right behind them and secured that.
Yeah, Timmy coming out strong in his first game. He did have a little bit more deaths than Shepard and Bards, but most kills and 10 assists. Diabolic with 15 kills himself. Payloader struggling. 4 and 16. Damage also is pretty low. Other than that, very close game, and it was close until that last power grab.
It was. That could have been that sniper at the very end was the defining moment for it, but just a lot of 3 dead, 4 dead situations for Equinox that really gave it up. If they just kind of played their life.
Yeah,
had it.
they had the chance. They killed 2 people. Bards up there above though, above the sniper, just kind of waiting for the right time to jump down, and he got 2 kills and the sniper. They weren't ready for him to come up there from that high ground.
No.
They were too busy shooting over towards Cafe ramp over there. That's where they were spawning at, the other team.
And for the second game, we are going to go into... Had it up here for a second. CTF on Kali.
And 61% accuracy for Diabolic Spider. He's always so accurate.
That's scary. When he's shooting that well, I gotta say the objective efficiency out of these 2 teams are going to be insane today. I'm expecting a lot of pulls, a lot of runs. It's just going to come down to who's staying alive, who's getting those kills, getting those cutoffs, and securing those caps.
Yeah. This is... I don't know if this one or Fathom my favorite CTF map, but I definitely like some Kali CTF.
I do too. I like Kali. I like CTF.
You can start it if you're... Looks like they're ready.
All right. Want to get right into it. Game number 2.
And looking at the accuracy and the stats from last week, Diabolic through all of his games averaged 61.14% accuracy, which was almost 2 percentage points above the next closest, which is Bards.
Damn.
You can never have too many flags. Let's get some more.
Alright, who do we want to start on? I'm going to start on Shepard.
Shepard.
Pushing for overshield. Oh, almost jumped off the map.
That is a nice sneaky spot from Dargan, almost finishing off
Almost
Shepard
got 2
too.
kills. That would have been terrible for my bottom, because it was should have been easy 2v1 there. The Shepard's got overshield and flag now.
And he is being aggressive with that, but nice 2 melees out of Dargan and Gold Payloader there with the assist. That sniper is still up. No one has picked it up.
Yeah, very
Perfect
surprising.
kill.
Bards is around there, but I feel like he's been in a fight the whole time. He hasn't had a chance to actually go and grab it. Looks like Mind Boggling is kind of pushing towards it as a team. Oh, both teams are.
Yeah, the fight for sniper control. Who is going to secure this first sniper for these 2 teams? No one really going for it. Dargan wants to, but
Looks
it's
like
going to be
Fireboy just
Fireboy.
grabbed it. And they got 2 kills on top of that. If we
Fireboy
get a kill on Bards
sees
here.
that.
Bards knows though, he's not poking out.
You know he's calling out for help, trying to put some pressure down on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw him over there, just barely. That's why he's not poking out.
Shepard goes through the cave and finishes him off. Now
Yeah,
we got
Dargan
a
got the
flag.
kill, and Diabolic got the pull at the same time there.
But Diabolic just running through the map. He's going to bring the first one in. No one there to stop him. First cap.
Yeah, you gotta watch out
You're on a
for this
roll.
counter pull, because all of Mind Boggling is there now, trying to get some kills here. They got 2 already.
Ooh, that
Equinox
was a
got 2 of their
nice
own, though.
kill. Killing Shepard down there, I think, stopped his pull. For sure.
Somehow nobody notices Bards in the corner. 2 members of Equinox just ran past him.
That kind of sneaky play, and he is taking the fastest route there through grass. He's gonna get it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that should be
another
it.
cap.
I didn't notice. Did
Enemy
Fireboy
score.
burn overshield? I know.
No, it just got
up
picked
there.
up. It just got burned right now by Diabolic.
Okay.
We did have Dargan try to start another pull. You have like Dargan, Diabolic, their fast movements. They're gonna get the flag touch, and they're gonna be moving pretty quickly with it. You gotta stop that. Pretty nice, perfect out of Fireboy.
The Shepard's getting... Where did he get killed from? I'm not even sure, actually, to be honest.
Snipe, and then he went back.
Sniper's up. Find our flag.
Have another run going, but that's gonna be stopped.
Yeah, he's not...
Timmy,
He's getting touches on that Dargan, but he's not really like trying to pull it because he's by himself. He knows it. In a one-on-one
We returned our flag.
with Bards right now, and he kills him. Shepard finishes him off though.
nobody is going to try get
does seem
Fireboy
like-
out of his base. Doesn't see him or chooses not to go engage in that fight.
It does seem like Equinox
Center of
is the
attention.
team putting on more pressure, but Bards Let's get the sniper and he's doing work with it. We just got
He's
nailed
gonna have to
right in the
hit
face.
more shots.
Oh, he's
He
trying to
isn't-
survive right now.
Oh, that's nice. That's 2 dead for them. Gold Paler trying to defend his flag. Doesn't have any help from his teammates. He's gonna
He
go
did
down.
live
That's gonna be a
a
run.
long time though. That was a good job staying alive that long by himself. It helped
Did
his
it.
team get spawned up.
Protect our carrier.
And
Overshield's
the
back up.
overshield is gonna be up. I don't know if
You're on a roll.
Fireboy was aware of that and he's gonna
I
be
don't
taken
think
out.
he was. Bards elects to give up on the overshield and instead go for the touch. Meanwhile, Equinox got a touch of their own. And they got overshield.
But we do have ooh, that's
This is big for
Shepherd.
Fireboy. He could be a big play. He
Oh,
chose
he
two.
did stop it, but he gets
Oh,
the touch and
He
gets
just
taken
misses the
out.
melee.
Enemy scored.
It's unfortunate. He lost bards in that plasma grenade. That plasma that also acts as a flash grenade sometimes. It blinds you for a minute. And he couldn't find out where bards went.
You have the flag.
That is going to be another cap for Equinox.
They have our flag.
Or mind-boggling.
Yeah, my bottom.
Mind-boggling.
Deliver the flag.
Might be another one actually, because they just got 3 dead. I'm not sure who's the last one alive.
Our flag has been taken. The enemy flag has been returned.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a
Flag
cap. It's a
cap.
cap.
Protect our carrier.
And another pull. Equinox kind of
Sniper rifle in 10 seconds.
There
in
you
control.
Ooh,
Good play by
dropped the
Fireboy though. Finishing bards.
Nice defense coming out of Equinox. But they just got to stay alive.
Rifles on the field.
That is going to be a cap
they got
right
a
there
cap.
for them.
Flag
That was a
cap.
big win by Fireboy. It was a one-on-one with Bards. Bards actually got the first shot on him. But I don't know if that gunfire Magnum came into play there. Kind of made it a little harder than his shots.
Yeah, Legend, they're trying to push up on the elbow, but
Yeah.
nice defense out of Equinox.
Yeah, good free nade there by Payloader. I don't think he knew anybody was there. He was just anticipating somebody would be pushing right there. Maybe he got a call out. I'm not sure. Overshield
Next
again.
overshield is up.
Dargan should be able to get it. I'm not sure who has a sniper though. Fireboy does, so he.
Dargan
Safe.
has a good push on 2 members of Mind Boggling right now. But he needs to get one more slay.
Yeah, he's
There.
alone. He's doing damage,
Got 5
but he
minutes left.
wasn't able to finish either of those 2 off.
Nice stick though.
Sticks, Legend.
But he needs to get his team in there. He is
They're
trying.
getting slays,
Yeah.
and you gotta pull and finish Shepherd. Shepherd's
I
gonna
like that
get
he
a
pulled it
recharge.
Shepherd's way because they're trying to get the slays now, forcing them to go spawn elbow side.
Yeah, it took just a
continue
little
that
bit too
run.
long. Just took a little bit too long to finish off Shepherd there.
Our flag's been taken.
Another flag pull by Gold Payloader. Probably
Perfect
should have
kill.
waited on that one. Waited till his team got a couple slays first. Maybe even wait, back of the base.
We returned our
Not
flag.
giving away his position. Good intent though, trying to keep that pressure up.
Shepherd got a good collapse on 2 players here, helps finish one of them off and finishes another himself. But somehow Equinox actually ends up getting a pull and some slays out of it. I'm not sure how that happened.
Bard's gonna pick up a double, but Gold Payloader trying to continue that flag run. Is able to stay alive just an extra bit.
It's 2 versus 2 right now.
You have the flag.
Did not get
Fireboy
it in.
trying to, but nice play by Shepherd there to stop it.
Somebody needs to get a touch. Not able to. Gets finished
The
off.
enemy flag has been returned. Protect our carrier.
That is
That was
heartbreaking.
chaotic. I couldn't even pay attention to what was going on.
Every bullet counts. Color guard.
So many people dying there.
Flag taken.
That flag is all the way up to that elbow. We have all members of Mind-Boggling there trying to get it.
That should be a
They
cap,
will.
yeah.
Flag cap.
That's unfortunate turn of events for Equinox. They go from having a flag on their pedestal to giving up a capture the other way.
And who is Timmy? It's going to get the next OS. Going to Mind-Boggling here.
It might be their second one. I think Shepard got the first one, and this is the only second time they've got it since then. I believe.
Staying alive. Fortunately, didn't have a sticky to stick him. Diabolic there, but perfect shots out of Timmy off screen there.
Legend not positioning himself to be able to help this sniper right now on this pull.
They have our flag.
I might get a cap anyways if Will Taylor can't clutch it.
Perfect kill.
He does get the touch, but Diabolic's going to be taken out there. That's going to be a return, and that's going to be the game.
That's the match. Victory.
Yeah, that's crazy. They went from almost tying it up 3-3 to losing 5-2. All within... It didn't take very long after that. After that one play, it's almost like they ran out of gas or something. I'm not sure. Barge with the 29 kills, 22 assists for who was Timmy. Damage-wise, who was Timmy with the most? 3,400, 33 for Shepard. Only 5 were able to pass 3,000 for Equinox. Timmy with all the assists and on flag grabs and flag captures, he was... Yeah, he only went even on KD, but he was very helpful that game. Lots of damage, lots of assists, objective play, everything.
Just Bards being that main slayer for that team, putting down that damage, putting down the kills. But so is Timmy and Shepard just backing him up. Dargan having a rough game a little bit there. I think they got too pool happy.
I mean, they had it right there, able to tie it up. And then after that, they just lost their mojo. That happens sometimes in a game where you just you don't clutch up a big moment, and then you just kind of lose your motivation after that. It's like, oh. Especially in these capture the flag games, they're a little bit longer than regular capture the flag. So you kind of have to have that stamina to keep at it, even when you're having a hard time.
Yeah, definitely. Especially going into now our Bombard on Fathom for game number 3. This is another one where stamina, the aggressiveness, it's just always going to be in your face. So they're just going to have to come out pretty hot.
Yeah, so Bombard has 2 ways to go. Sometimes it'll go the distance like CTF does, last the whole game. But sometimes you get a couple caps and all of a sudden you're up by 40 to 60 points, depending how many caps you get. And it's really easy to look at that big score difference and think that it's like, oh gosh, that's out of reach. Like 60 points, that's out of reach. But in reality, if that happens early, you can still pull together. And we've seen it before. Because the cap is worth so many points, it looks a little bit different. If you're down 3-0 on the CTF, it's like, oh, we're only down 3 caps. We still got plenty of time. We can do it. If you're down 60 points in Bombard, it's like, ugh, whatever. Just give up on this one. It's too many points, even though it's pretty much the same difference.
So I'm going to start this one up. Game number 3. We have Mind-Boggling 2-0 over Equinox. Equinox trying to fight back into the series.
Now, this would be big if P Money will be able to play, because P Money actually has the second highest KDA in the league. He's, if you count assists as well, he's got a 3.03. Only 2 people have a 3+
This is
KDA. And Barge is one of them, and P Money is the other one. So it would be huge to be able to have him play.
And it went to Assault for some reason.
Yeah.
We'll call
Classic
that one a
Halo.
draw.
You're gonna have to switch it to a different game mode and then switch it back. Otherwise, it'll do the same thing.
All right.
Glitchy Halo customs. It's, it was funny for the first 2 or 3 years of that happening, but after 5 years of hosting custom games, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
That they haven't fixed that yet.
Yeah, they have to fix that.
I'm not a game developer or programmer or anything like
Good
that.
mean, Spartan. This
They
is
say
assault.
some things on Halo 5, they say they can't fix it. It's like it's embedded in something or another. It's like, I've never seen another game where they can't just fix something that's broken. If it's broken,
Yeah.
they can fix it. So what's the deal there? What's the hang up? I'm not sure. It makes no sense to me.
New ball.
Camo, do we see who got
Enemy's
that?
got the ball.
You know, from the SVS in our season, seeing these high-level players kind of playing Bombard, our kind of game mode for it, to see that like a high-level
Ball
play
incoming.
is actually going to be very interesting.
ball.
And again, a nice start for Equinox, getting these
Fast
plays.
Yeah, they're starting off hot again. But can they actually keep it up? Again, you gotta have that endurance, the stamina to keep it up the whole game. Barge, the 2 railgun kills real quick, back to back.
Enemy's got the ball.
And another kill to tie it up.
We got the ball.
Out of railgun bullets though, so he's just got his pistol left up top mid.
But good positioning for both these teams. We are going to see Mind-Boggling try to edge that ball in, but it is
Ball
such
incoming.
a quick
You're on a roll. New ball.
kind of
Yeah,
reset
they got 3
on it.
kills,
Fast hands.
but the ball respawns, so it kind of resets. Timmy's staying in the base.
You've got the ball.
Finished off. Barge second guessing if he should push that or not.
Center of attention.
Trades with
Ball
Dargan.
incoming. New ball.
But it's going to be... Who would you say out of these teams should be like the ball carrier or try to be sneaky with it or make that play? You got to say, like, Legend, Timmy, Shepard, Bard, they're all going to go for those plays.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard for a player, especially I don't think they've played a whole lot together yet, so they don't really know the roles that they should be having yet on an OBJ game. Everybody, obviously, their first thought is, I'm a Slayer. That's just how everybody's first thought is.
We got the
OBJ
ball.
is the dirty work. It's really handy, useful when you find somebody who actually enjoys
Enemy's got the ball.
doing the dirty work.
Definitely agree. Barge trying to make a play with that ball. Had a nice 2-dead over there. But still not
Enemy's got the ball.
knowing. Kind of giving it up to Timmy. Timmy's now trying to make a push here in this elbow, but Equinox is doing a good job staying in their base, not trying to be overly aggressive.
3 people from my body
got
in the
the
same
ball.
area. They're pushing their garage. Might be able to get a cap here.
They do.
Scored. Ball incoming.
That's on this map. That's the
New
most
ball.
important way to push, in my opinion. If you push silo, it's really hard to get into their base. They'll be spawning
got the ball.
in a position that's really easy to shoot at you while you're trying to plant the bomb. But if you push from their BR side, then they're gonna spawn silo, or they're gonna spawn in the back of the
Ball
base. Either
incoming.
way, it's easier to
double.
kill them off
New
spawn
ball.
and get that plant than it is the other way
It's a
around.
nice double from Bards.
Enemy's got the ball.
But the slay's heavily going into Mind-Boggling's favor here. 27 to 16.
You've got the ball.
Yeah, about 11 kill lead and a cap.
Fireboy just trying to stay alive.
Ball
But
incoming.
another double for Shepherd. You're seeing
New ball.
the Mind-Boggling side. They're getting 2 dead and then they're pushing up. Everyone's pushing up. If you kind of see from the overview there. They're all top mid. They're all watching the treehouse.
ball.
So doing what they need to do. Kind of like your basic strategy of Fathom. Getting the top control. Having everyone there. Oh my god.
Ball
Fireboy just got
incoming.
spawn killed.
Yeah,
New
terrible. Camel should be up soon. I don't know if Legend knows
Perfect
that or
kill.
Shepherd
We got,
got
the
it.
ball.
He got it? Okay, I didn't know this.
Yeah. And he's sneaking into that base. Taking his time in there.
We got the ball.
That's 2
double.
dead. Another arm coming through and they get it.
Ball incoming.
Everybody's
New
dead.
ball.
Oh, jeez. I just saw through like 5 people. They were all just dead.
Enemy's got the ball.
Equinox thing's gonna try and get a little bit better mid-top mid control. They haven't really had it. Right now, Fireboy up there, but can he actually keep
incoming.
it?
New ball.
It's like Legend's pushing up to contest. Doesn't know that Dark is behind him though.
We got the ball.
Fireboy getting up top, but he needs to work with Diabolic right here. Diabolic picking a huge kill.
They're starting at the
Fireboy.
slays. Fireboy gives
got
up
the
top
ball.
mid though, and now nobody's up there. Like if somebody was top mid right now, all those people, it would be so much harder for them to be sitting there in their yard.
You've got the ball.
Fireboy trying to keep that ball alive, not to reset, but it's going to cost him his life. But no one there from Equinox to kind of follow up with him.
Ball
Yeah,
incoming.
again, I guess
New ball.
Fireboy probably should just stay top mid or at least called out that he was leaving so somebody else could take it.
Yeah.
Instead, there's nobody top mid on either team, which favors the defending team.
Oh, Legend
We
with
got
the
the
nice
ball.
back smack on Fireboy, picking himself, rewarding him with a railgun. Opting to, switch to his pistol for that. Not wasting any railgun ammo.
Another cap
Everyone
going in.
pushed down out of the base.
Ball incoming.
All 3 caps going from who is Timmy, so we're kind of seeing who the
ball.
OBJ player is for them.
Go Timmy. I respect that. Someone always has to do it, and that it helps your team
We
get
got
the
the ball.
W.
You generally are going to be sacrificing. You're going to be dying more because you're
Perfect
putting
kill.
yourself in that position. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to get kills because you're not posted up on top mid or whatever. But you're going to lose games. You don't have somebody who's willing to do that.
Enemy's got the ball. We got 5 minutes left.
And almost a good push by Equinox, but just not quite able to finish those 2 weak players off.
Ball incoming. New ball.
Gonna be another reset.
Enemy's got the ball.
Shepherd gonna be taken out there, not able to finish that kill on Dartigan.
Ball incoming. New ball.
Yeah, and as soon
Gotta
as
say
somebody
it.
on... Go ahead.
Like, Equinox has a lot of opportunity here to always
Enemy's
grab
got
and
the
kind of
ball.
control this ball. I mean, it's kind of... I don't think they're going to be coming back in this series with this score deficit right now. But early on, if they just played a little bit more passive, a little sneaky with it, I think they could have pulled
Enemy's
out a
got the
cap
ball.
or two.
Yeah, I think so as well. And honestly, Equinox starts out strong each game, but they're just not able to
Ball incoming.
keep up. I don't
New
know
ball.
exactly why.
I don't know if it's the communication or some of the decisions that
Enemy's got the ball.
they're making. Kind of like what you said earlier, when no one was top mid, choosing to not go there, not having that height advantage, not having
Ball
the positioning,
incoming.
it cost them.
New ball.
Yeah, and during that push, there was, I think, 3 members of
Enemy's
my
got
body
the
just
ball.
kind of in the open in their yard, but there's nothing. Top mid's the only position that really like makes it so they can't do that. So they got away with it for free,
Ball
essentially.
incoming. New ball.
Whereas whenever mind-boggling is pushing, they have somebody top mid, which makes it really hard to move around and defend your base unless you're already inside your base.
Enemy's got the ball.
Kind of looking at the stat, Fireboy only with like 9 kills in this game, just kind of having that, not able to get the slays that he's probably hoping to get.
Ball incoming.
7 kills for
New
Payloader,
ball.
9 for Fireboy. That is a big difference. 23 and 22 for Shepard and Bards.
10 seconds to railgun.
Almost 50 kills between the two of them, which is about equal to the amount of
We got the
points
ball.
that Equinox has as a team.
We are seeing right now
Teammate
Equinox
Alright.
getting
Ball
that
incoming.
goal, Fireboy being the objective person.
I mean, it's a little late,
New
but
ball.
it is important to keep your head up in these moments and keep working together as a team, improving, learning how to play these new game modes.
I was just gonna say that, like, it's a good, just like in these kind of games when you know it's a little bit too late, kind of lost through that. It's an opportunity to try new things, an opportunity to see what works, what actually doesn't
Enemy's got the
work.
ball.
'Cause obviously, the whole first half of this game, nothing worked for Equinox at all. But
We got
now
the
getting
ball.
this cap, what did they change? What do they need to do differently?
They're
We have
they're
a,
actually
left.
outslaying too during these last couple minutes, making it a little bit more respectable of a score.
We got the ball.
To go along with that cap, which helps a lot. As I say that,
Enemy's got
I'm
the
going
ball.
to get a couple good kills.
it's that momentum shift.
They're pushing from the silo, which is just very hard, like I say,
Just
to do
30
anything with
seconds.
that push from that direction.
Ball incoming.
Just like you normally would
New ball.
never pull the flag towards the silo, you also pushing in to the base on bombard from silo is just, it's difficult.
We got the ball.
They're all dying.
10 seconds
He's
left.
sliding, he's shooting. Market is going on a tear in the chat, giving the everything.
Rocket Looney, why aren't you signed up, man?
Ball
Let's go.
incoming. And that's the match. Victory.
You should be playing right now.
Tap out. No one on Mind-Boggling dropped 20 deaths. Everyone on Equinox had 20 deaths. Not
Pretty uniform, actually. 20, 21, 21, 22 on their discs. So it wasn't like...
it was consistent.
It was pretty consistent there. Assists pretty low, 9 and 4 for Diabolic and Gold. Whereas it's 12, 12, 11. And again, Timmy with 21 assists. He must be going for that bounty. That's the only thing. I don't know if we're going to see this every week or if it's just because it's bounty week for most assists.
Power weapon kills.
It's only a short season, Mock and Looney. It's nothing. It's only 4 more weeks left after this one.
Argan did have a triple kill in there.
Who is Timmy with 54 seconds on ball held duration? Next closest on his team was Barge with 28, and then next closest is Legend with 1. 1 second. Which is still 1 second more than Shepard, I guess. Good damage from Shepard and Barge. 4,300, 4,200.
They were shooting everything.
Diabolic always has 60 plus on accuracy. I don't know how that is. Every game.
That's crazy. You know, he picks his shots. He gets the fights that he wants to play, and he does what he needs to do. Just shooting well.
I do have to say, it is interesting to see. Like SVS, it's competitive. I mean, it's competitive. It's not like it's not competitive, but it's not like all 4 players sweaty type competitive play. So it's interesting to see these super sweaty players playing on our MGL settings and seeing what the difference is. It's just everything's a little bit faster once you get those higher caliber players all in the same lobby.
It's a kind of prediction for Strongholds on the rig, seeing how the first 3 games went.
Yeah, and I guess Honda's just not going to play. I guess Legend's just going to be playing the whole series. And P-Money's still... I think he's at work, is what I heard, so he's not going to be able to get in there. Equinox has had their chances in a couple of the games. They've kept it close up until the last couple of minutes in both the first 2 games. That last one was a little bit more of a blowout, but it's still... It's not impossible for them to win this game by any means, or the next one. Can you host?
Oh, yeah.
Is there connection issues for you, Legend? I haven't noticed anything. Could be just him trying to shoot a Fireboy. Getting his EU.
Oh, I got messages as well. I had the lobby closed. And the forge for the changing.
I mean, I can host it. It doesn't make any difference to me.
I will promote you to leader. See if that changes anything.
It switches me to yellow.
And turned off observers. That's so weird.
Alright, so back on. You can go observer.
Got you. They don't like my Midwest connection.
Well, I'm only a few hours away from you, so... And I'm streaming at the same time, but...
It's like, if they think that's gonna be better, we gotta see like this difference now where they come out and they're like all shooting like 70% each now, and Go Bayloader's getting overkills, Fireboy's getting overkills, everyone.
Well, but it was mind-boggling that asked. So they've won 3 games. And I guess they feel like they should be winning it by more. I'm not sure. I think if it was P-Money, it would be I think it would be reversed, the results right now.
I agree. Or at least closer. Way closer than what we see.
Well, to me, the first two games were close the way it is. The third one went up so much. So if you put that player, that's again, he's the second highest KDA in the league after first week. And obviously he's OBJ is very, very good as well. Make a huge difference. All right, Shepard. So what do you think about the next game coming up after this series? Lunatic Fringe versus Rain.
I 100% am excited for Lunatic and to see the dominance that they're going to do.
Yeah. It will be good. If Vetra plays for Rain, you got Nikolai, Benji, and then Canadian. If that's the lineup, then it's going to be close. If the lineup is Vetra doesn't play again like he didn't play last week, then I don't think it's going to be even close. Vetra's one of the top players, if not the top player in the league. But he hasn't played yet, so if you're not playing, you're pretty much might as well not even be there.
But also Walrus, Canadian, he stepped up. He recently got champ in a playlist, so he's definitely moving up, improving his skills. He plays a lot. He's shooting well. So,
yeah, that's a good pickup by them. They just picked him up this week. And so they're definitely going to be...
Reminds me of like that Renegades from like Splice, where he's just always like aggressive in your face, just putting damage down, picking up the power weapons, just causing chaos.
I'm still curious to see if anybody else, any other high caliber players sign up before this. We got 2 weeks after today. Free agents be able to sign up, or not sign up, but get picked up by teams. So I think you're gonna have to see a couple team changes if you want
mark your turf
to compete with that Lunatic Fringe roster for these other teams. Starting on Bards.
Quick off the block.
That is a nice start for Bards. Nice nade and an early capture on that nest.
Yeah, did you see what happened to Camo? I know Timmy got shotgun, but
I think that is
enemy team scored.
Yeah, I don't see anyone with it.
Diabolic with the railgun.
Yep. I gotta say, Equinox not going for any of the strongholds early
Legend
on.
being a pest to target right now.
Ooh. He also Diabolic missed that railgun on him. That's gonna cost him. Legend staying alive right there made
that was
tremendous
huge.
impact early on.
He should have been dead like right away at the beginning of that fight. He was one shot. Somehow he dances around, survives, and his teammates get there.
We're finally seeing the BR base get picked up by Equinox here, but Mind Boggling is doing a great job already. Right now the slaves are 10-4 in favor of Mind Boggling.
Enemy's got a 20-point run.
All of them kind of bunched up on that E2 right there. I don't think they realize it.
Barnes with that shotgun, about to chasing somebody. Looks like Dargan finishes him off. But they give a basement, and he leaves
Enemy team
BR,
scoring.
which they're still going to cap it, but the guys had to
Enemy
solo
team
cap
scoring.
it, which took a little bit longer
Railgun in 10 seconds.
than it would have. He would have just jumped in there.
But we do have a nice double cap going for...
Yeah, but 3
fire.
dead.
That is going to
Diabolic.
give...
They're holding it
Who
though.
is Timmy?
Diabolic, he held them off long enough to where they couldn't really get an easy cap back on that. They are now, but
Timmy does get the camo, and he is solo capping nest here. Not really any pressure
Enemy
there
team
on
scoring.
him.
Surprisingly. Legend
Perfect
trying to
kill.
solo cap basement gets perfected right away.
VR base secured.
Timmy chases down Dargan with that
Scoring.
camo though.
Yes, he did. But he's being annoying with it. He is putting shots down.
Area
They're going to
taken.
capture basement.
Scoring.
Capture basement and get 2 kills in the process. 3 kills.
Now, if you were like mind-boggling here, would you want to keep trying to push that trip cap here, or just wait until all 4 dead situation?
Well, I think it's situational. Like, you have to wait for the right moment to present itself to push for that trip cap, if that makes sense. Like, you can't just, oh, go for the trip cap. You gotta, like, actually be patient and wait for the right time. You do want to go for trip cap, though, especially on this version of Strongholds. It's just a matter of when.
Captured basement.
You're scoring.
And Bard is going for it right now. With Shepard, but they're both, I think they're gonna get cleaned up here. Somehow Bard's surviving.
Yeah, but he does have players there. They're all dying around him.
Perfect
It's a
kill.
nice one-on-one
Yeah, he
fight.
keeps
He's not
getting to be
the
one
reset.
shot. Finally getting finished off.
We gotta say, Equinox sent a lot of players. They gave a lot of,
Railgun
like,
is
2
up.
dead right there for them. This is giving that up.
Lost VR base.
Yeah, they held
Enemy
2
team
caps
sword.
that whole time though. Like it was mind-boggling who was down at base. Hardblood's jumping on Camel. He might get killed right away. Good rail.
That was an awesome rail. And gets rewarded with camo for that. Immediately kind of pushes that nest.
That's solo capping it. Oh, his teammates.
No, he has a teammate there.
Area taken.
Whiffing
Misses
the
the
main
rail.
rail.
Yeah, that was big. This guy's solo capping it the whole time though.
Enemy team scoring.
Timmy with a nice triple-double already. Gotta say, when all these teams already having a triple-double this early on into the match, that just shows what kind of teamwork that mind-boggling is doing.
Yeah.
Killing spree for Timmy as well.
Center of attention.
And I want to give a lot of props to like Equinox. They're not giving up that trip cap.
We're halfway
As
to
I say
victory.
this, they're
How did
not
you
a
say
trip
that?
cap, but
Got everything locked down. It's a
And 2
20-point
kills
run.
on top of it. So they might be able to hold this for a little bit if they play it right.
I know there's a big push coming out for this BR base. Legend trying to find an angle there. Might. No, they're gonna
Not-
keep with it. No one's getting the reset though.
Finally they get Nast. Nobody's Legend kind of put himself out of the play there for a little bit longer. Like he was running back and forth trying to find where to go. Couldn't find anybody.
I think got a little confused there on kind of the priority because they were capping BR, and then as soon as they were capping BR, he gets the call that they're
Enemies took
taking
a
Nest, and he's
40-point
kind of in a
run.
position where he can react to both.
It's like Shepard just got camo.
Yes, and he has railgun.
And Bard's has shotgun. So they've got everything.
They got the power weapons.
Aswin.
That's kind of what's been giving them these long leads.
Nest secured.
Yeah, triple cap
Got
again.
everything locked down.
I don't even know how he killed how Payload or Dead. I thought he just happened to be there.
I wasn't watching. I saw it from Bard's point of view.
Like the Bard's point of view, the guy he was shooting at was the intended target, and he missed and hit Payloader.
We pulled off a 60-point run.
Yeah, kind of
Another
turned into a
fighter
rat
attack.
right now.
And it's really coming down to these slays. Kind of going through Bard already at 21 kills. highest on his team. Highest on Equinox is Diabolic with 13.
team's about
Only
to win
one
it
in
all.
double digits for kills.
Center of
So when you
attention.
have Shepard, Timmy at 16 each,
double.
17 now for Timmy,
Askley.
22 for Bards,
That's an
and
80-point run.
you have
Yeah.
no one really.
Nobody with 9 kills, which is matches 3 of the players on Equinox. And that's the lowest amount of kills for Boggling.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Dargan.
10 seconds to railgun.
That player that dropped the kill Dargan, he just happened to fall behind him. He could have
Break. That's a defeat.
fell in front of him. And that is going to be game.
Yeah, it seems like the games are kind of getting a little bit more lopsided as we go on. I don't know if that's because Equinox is kind of losing their mojo, or if Boggling is just really getting on a groove, or combination. I'm not sure.
It really comes down to the slays and the assists.
Who is
Timmy
taking
up
most
to-
assists again?
But you have 16 assists, 13 assists from Legend, another 13. So you're already looking at 40 assists between 3 players.
Yeah, 40,
And this
almost
was-
50 assists combined.
With almost 50, and the team is putting up like almost 70 slays. So 4/5 about are getting assisted. So they're working together well, and that's what's keeping them alive out of this. They're shooting well. Still a 61% accuracy for Diabolic. I really don't know how he's doing that.
Yeah,
But
this game,
67 out of Bards.
Yeah, almost 70% accuracy. He was hitting everything, and it showed, obviously. 24 kills. 3 perfect kills. 3,000
You got-
damage, only 103k.
And you got to think for like the team chat. I've played with Shepard, and I know he is very calm, and he keeps like that calm mentality in his communications. He keeps everyone level-headed. Do you see any like frustration or anger or just kind of the riled up out of this Equinox squad that could really, that you think impacted them? Like they're just things didn't go their way the first 3 games, and now they're just
I think...
running at them.
Oh, I gave you leader, by the way, because I don't have the maps ready to rule.
Oh, okay.
So I think you got 2 different mentalities in Equinox of players. One of them gets super into it, hyped up into it, kind of maybe angry. I'm not sure how you want to say it, just into the game. I mean, then the other side, you got people on the team who just kind of shut down and get quiet, stop communicating entirely, just play the game. So it's kind of like a combination. If I had to guess, one side's just being super quiet, the other side's being loud, possibly. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not in their party chat, so it's just my guess. Which, when you have that happen, it kind of makes it hard to...
And you gotta say it for like the time zone difference, because I see Fireboy in the chat now. He wants to sleep.
Yeah.
Like it's late for him, so that could be affecting his game.
True,
affecting
and
everything.
he was in a tournament before this one. I don't know how long it lasted, but it was probably a couple hours at least, I'd have to say. So he might be starting to get fizzled out. It happens.
The time zone struggles.
It goes to show, though, like, just having your players able to show up and play, it helps so much. And if you don't have a key player not show up, it could lose you the whole series.
Now this is the game I'm hoping Equinox they get this. This so far from like yesterday. our other matches has been the wild card of games.
Yeah.
Where the underdogs have taken it. So I hope that continues and my prediction of a 4-1 comes true.
That's a double.
Nice shot out of
double.
Diabolic.
Doesn't know that Shepard's down there crouching in the hill.
Timmy putting some nice cross-map
nice
shots,
shot.
but it's going to be taken out.
Golden
Nice
arm.
nade as well. And put in
Another shot.
You're on a roll.
On a roll.
That's a double.
That is the kind of start you need to keep up with. But here's Bards. He needs to shut down Diabolic right now. Diabolic choosing to challenge.
Misses all
You
the
know,
shots.
That's okay, because he wasted the sniper ammo. So
And
Bards
he
did
got
not
a
get
melee
it.
on him. He got a melee on him, and then Barge got finished off pretty much instantly after he got the kill, so it wasn't the worst situation. That being said, they're still down 20 points. Even with all those kills he was getting.
That objective efficiency, not prioritizing the hill. Fireboy playing the objective route, has a nice nade.
Yeah, he's
Nade
last
in there,
alive
but
though. He's pretty much hopeless.
Rocket launcher in 10 seconds.
Good,
Perfect
perfect
kill.
from Fireboy.
The hill
Only one
is
left.
going to change, but the hill's going to rotate.
Rocket launcher ready.
But rockets are going to go
He
up.
gave up
Fireboy
rockets
is-
and left it.
But Fireboy did waste one. Nice movement out of Timmy. A nice follow-up by Bard to finish the kill. Those are the kind of plays that really, after a whole series, they add up.
Yeah, they do.
Right there, we had Shepard finishing off Gold Payloader.
Taking them with ya.
Somehow
just
Fireboy
realized
ended up with the
Fireboy-
rockets.
Rockets again?
I thought.
I guess he went back for him.
I guess
I thought
nobody
there was
picked him
only
up.
two.
Yeah, he shot one. There was only one left. I guess nobody
he
picked
shot
it up.
Sniper rifle in 10 seconds.
Good slays, but the kill's gonna move for Equinox.
Snipers up.
But it is going to go to the red side, which I always get confused on that. I always think it's going to go blue next. And it goes red bend. Then it
Well,
goes
Taylor
red bend.
kind of oblivious to what's going on right now. He could have got an easy kill on Timmy, instead gets wiped out. Timmy was just one shot shooting across at his teammate down below.
Timmy's just kind of securing that turbine. You got to say, a couple of these players taking the same route to push that hill. We had all three come from the red nest area. No one going in red base. No one pushing from turbine outside. That route kind of collapsed. It worked out for them, but
See how Bart does with his sniper. He's already getting 2 kills with it. And he dies.
first of the cats.
Rocket launchers on the field.
Not sure who picked it up. Shepard, it looks like.
Shepard has it.
Yeah, only up by 10 points now. Mind-boggling, so kind of pulled it back together for Equinox. Overshield should be soon.
And this is probably that one hill that you don't want to have sniper
double.
given up for exactly that reason right there with
Yeah,
Shepard.
easy double. I think Overshield might have been
Ooh.
burnt because I think it would be up by now. I don't see it there.
I think it was.
Or no, it's not Overshield, it's Rockets. It's Rockets.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's Strongholds. Barnes had Rockets, he died. I'm not sure if he... I saw him shoot one, but I'm not sure if there's still one left or not.
Shepard opted to go for that snipe instead
Interesting,
of finishing
yeah.
with
He
that.
got him down to one shot, but then switched to sniper to try and finish him off. Interesting. Doesn't matter though, his team cleans up the rest of the team.
But that was a good hill for the Equinox squad. Yeah, right back into it.
Now it's the
Barge.
hardest hill to hold, bottom mid. It's so difficult.
That's a double.
Easy double
Fireboy opted
bars.
to try the ninja.
Bars and Diabolic kind of dancing around each other.
You gotta see, like, is there a method to this madness for these two teams where it's just working out, where they just fall exactly where they need to pick up these skills? It always feels like that.
Yeah, so all the kills that my ball is getting, they've only gotten like 5 seconds on this bottom hill, and it's almost gonna move already. So we only got 8 seconds total on that bottom hill.
Bard's getting that new sniper.
Weapon pad's open.
You're on a roll.
Oh, almost gonna get cleaned
Center
up.
of attention.
Able to get
Might
away.
get away though. Diabolic got new rockets. I heard him shoot one off. He shot another one.
Timmy with a double.
Oh, Bars
Did he just
accidentally
kill?
just kill his teammate. Whoops.
Not able to
So-
survive there.
Yeah, they kind of. Bars got one kill with that sniper. They kind of
That's a double.
did a good job keeping him from getting anything out of
And
that.
that's a triple.
Triple kill for Dargan. I got the last 2 kills on stream. They should be able to get the last 10 seconds out of this hill. And then it's gonna
What
move.
they need to do is now send one player security
We've got 5 minutes
to
left.
kind of have that rotation, especially
It's
with
like
Dargan seeing
both
3
teams.
players.
Yeah, both teams
3
are.
players.
Yeah, Fireboy alone in security. I think you might have to
That
spawn with him.
was a huge mistake out of Mind Boggling. And the reason for that is they slayed Equinox there way too early. That when they spawned in the hill. They were all outside.
Yeah, they all pushed outside with only 4 seconds left on that hill.
So you
And
have
now
3
Equinox
players
has the
there
win.
outside. This is nice slays out of Fireboy. Diabolic there cleaning up Legend. Oh, not able to spot out Bards. They're kind of coming in. Dargan
Dargan
takes
finishes
them
them
out.
off. It's gonna be a 1-on-1 here. Dargan and Shepard, and
But that's exactly what they need to do right now. Gold Payload are just trying to milk a couple more points there, but they need to start rotating to the next one outside red. Huge kill for
Bard
Bards.
should be able to get this. Actually, his
About
teammate. Oh no,
only
he
one
leaves it.
in position there. He's gonna be taken out.
The slaves are going back and forth right now, so it's kind of hard for either team to.
Center of attention. Taking them with ya.
Ooh, barely gets that rocket off somehow.
I don't know how he pulled that off.
I don't know either. It seemed like he died before he shot, but you know, dead man's trigger finger.
That's a double.
Double kill for Timmy. Still somehow.
Fireboy trying to push there. He
Yeah.
just needs to milk this or win this fight. He does. That was huge right there. Because again, you're gonna have Mind Boggling spawn security, spawning red, and now for the next
Equinox
hill, it's gonna be
set up on the next
switching
hill.
over. Yeah,
Sniper's up.
and Dargan's gonna pick himself up a sniper as well. Foolish Timmy trying to put pressure down from the catwalk. He's there with Legends, but it's gonna be pushed back. I'm
kind of a
dead
mosh pit right now.
temporarily. Even though they were set up, Equinox not able to get the early hill time.
Yeah, Barnes doing the work helping Legend there on Diabolic.
It's kind of the outside versus inside of this map right here. Nice shot to take down Fireboy right there. That's gonna 3 dead.
Good spawn for
They're
Equinox
not-
though. They're all spawning right there across. They should be able to
They're not.
contest it pretty quickly.
But it's gonna be moving soon. They gave up a lot of time, and the next hill is gonna be that bottom mid one where they would have to get all of it to
Rocket launchers on the field.
kind
No,
of
the next one,
Yeah, bottom mid.
they don't need it though. They just need to keep the other team off of it. I mean, they're not They don't have to win on this hill. They could
No.
have neither team get time on this bottom hill, and they could get the next one, and they could still win.
They just need to keep them off it.
Yeah.
With Shepard going soaring into that.
Shepard's in there. Every second makes it a little bit harder.
Ooh, bloody knuckles.
And they don't have to spend too much time in here. If they hold down security, they can still win off the next one.
Good nade by Spider. Doesn't know Shepard's right behind him.
That's all they needed to do. They just need to set up now for the next one on spawn. It looks like
they did
Fireboy's
not die.
recognizing that. And he's trying to go to it. Give up this
Got
hill
1 minute
right
left.
here.
My
This is
body
what
kind of
plays
pushing
it up.
good though. They're pushing from multiple directions.
Diabolic hit so many shots on them.
That should be game, honestly.
Yeah, with 3 of them outside, they all went dead. That's going to be game.
Mind Boggling had a good push there from, I think, 3
not
different
yet.
directions.
Not yet. Shepard just
How
had to
did he
in there
get
for
in
2
there?
seconds.
Just 30
Not-
seconds.
Change. What is going on?
Yeah, I'm
Why are
not
they
sure
not-
what's going on right now. I think it's over though. Like there's not
It
enough
is
time now.
over. Yeah.
Ten seconds left.
Imagine if this went to overtime.
I wish that was a rule. Where, like, if you were in the hill when it went
Game over.
time
A
ending.
break. That's
What was the
defeat.
game mode that was like that? There was it one flag on the old Halos where if you had the flag,
I know what they did. They went for the bounty. They got the team bounty. They'll win a King of the Hill game by 10 points or less. That's actually
they
not
didn't
10
get it.
points right there.
No,
they did
didn't
not
get it.
get it. They-
Was it 10 points or was it 15?
it's 10. By the skin
Yeah,
of
so
your teeth.
they lost
missed
it. 12 points.
They were trying to give it to them to get it. They tried. That was a good effort.
They
I'm
could have.
wondering.
I did.
I
Equinox
gotta.
kind of just not get in the hill because it seemed like there was enough time, but like nobody was getting in the hill for a second there.
I was like wondering what's going on, then I realized like the bounty. That is sneaky.
Let's see, what time is it? We got, honestly, we've only got 10 minutes till the next game. If we can start inviting these people, maybe we can get started a little bit early if they're around
They're on.
for the next series. GG's Fireboy. Thanks for playing. man.
GG's, everyone. Good night, all. Good games.
So 3 of the games are super close. 2 of them were blowouts. If P Money was playing, it would have been a completely different series. It would have been so close.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, Shepard, that's what I was wondering. It's like, it's almost like a play. They played the play, if that makes sense. Like, Mind Boggling going for the bounty. Equinox like, screw you. If we're not going to win, you're not going to win the bounty.
Yeah, that was close. They almost had that. I thought they were going to have that for a second. They swindled us out of the bounty.
So let's see your assists. I'm going to go ahead and say Timmy easily won that because he was in every game. He always had the most assists, I think. At least every
Oh
time.
yeah,
I
and
looked.
everyone. I mean, even
Was that on purpose, Timmy? Were you going for assists or just foul that way?
Thinking everyone, he almost had close to 20 assists. I think at least 3 of them he had 20. I know for a fact at least 3 had 20.
Not until the last 2 games, he says. Well, it looked like he was just going for assists every game. Sometimes, that one game he had 9 kills and like 20 assists.
Yeah.
It's like
I
he
mean,
would
even
get
this game
him
he had
close,
20.
get him close to dying, and then just be like, "All right, somebody else get him. I don't want him." All right, I'm gonna switch to the stat sheet while we're sitting here so people can see that. Bards, 135 kills last week. Benji was next closest, 109, and Dargan with 108. You know who had the most damage, though, was Obnoxious for Lunatic Fringe, who his team was struggling, but he was managing to still get a lot of damage. His KD wasn't the greatest, but the way his team was struggling and he still managed to get so much damage is... I'm kind of curious how he's going to do now with that team change that they have.
It's going to be interesting to see what this new Lunatic team is going to bring to the table.
Now, mind-boggling to me is one team that if they just make like one more team change, they'll be right there with Lunatic because they got Bards, who's a great player, and then they got Shepard and Timmy, who are both good players. If they just get one more of those caliber players, they'll be able to compete with the Lunatic roster easily. They could already compete with them right now, but it'd be like more 50-50 coin flip type thing if they made one more team change.
I definitely see Rain online. Everyone seems to be there. It's going to be Nikolai, Canadian, Kremis, and Benji.
Okay, so no Vetra again.
Well, it's either going to be Vetra or Benji. They had one offline person, but I'm thinking it's Benji.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure Benji's going to be there. He's already... You can kind of tell by how active people are in Discord. If they're active in Discord, they're easy to get online. If they're not active in Discord, it's like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he'll show up, maybe he won't.
Only one I have, or I have two on Lunatic. I have Sylvanic and Storm. I don't have the other one. It is Benji.
See, now, if Vetra was playing, again, Rain is another one. They have their top three talent-wise, if they all showed up, very good. But they, without them playing Vetra, it's going to be very difficult. And it hurts the team in multiple ways, because, A, it's hard to get those bounties, and also individually, you don't get individual bounties in your prize pool at the end, even if you come back and you play in the playoffs and you win. The more individual bounties you complete, the higher your prize pool is, your personal prize pool. Well, not everybody's going to have a little bit of a different prize pool. It starts at $1,000, but certain people get extra depending on how many personal bounties they complete during the season. So if you don't play the whole regular season, then you're just going to get the base amount. The first one's over, Noisy Boy. Equinox versus Mindboggling is over. We're waiting on Lunatic, Fringe, and Rain. It's not scheduled to start for another few minutes, but we're trying to get him in here. Looks like we got all of Rain in the lobby.
All of Rain had no.
So if Lunatic doesn't show up, I mean, that's an easy forfeit win right there, 5 games.
I don't think Storm is playing. I think it's just going to be the other 4.
Storm, I know you were in the stream a minute ago. Where's your team at?
Get your team in here.
I'm going to invite Storm to the game just so he can get his team in.
Is he online?
Storm, it shows he's online for me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any of his players on. Oh, actually, I'd have Sylvanic. That's it.
I invited Sylvanic, yeah.
Let's get Storm in the party, have a little interview, pre-game interview with him.
That works for me.
Well, hello there.
Hey, what's up, Storm?
How's it going, Stone?
Nothing much.
You're on stream right now, so don't say anything inappropriate. I know how you are.
Yeah. How are you doing, MGE Minecraft? It's been a while.
He is holding down the MGL Minecraft.
Hey, that
league
sounds
right now.
awesome, Noisy. Noisy said he's gonna design a overlay specifically for League of Steel.
That's awesome.
Mm.
That's exciting.
So, Storm, I wanted to ask.
Yep.
What team, now that you have, to me, you have the players that you want. I don't foresee making any roster changes.
No way.
What team do you see making a change to try and that could easily make just one change and be right there with you, with your team, and as far as on paper skill?
Well, I was thinking there's a few teams, but it seems like other people think, like higher up people that know more than me, they're thinking Rain. They're thinking Rain's the team to beat. So, I don't know. I think this will be kind of a clash of the Titans.
I can see Rain.
People are scared of Rain, man.
I could see Rain, but I mean, Vetra, Nikolai, and Benji are all like very good players. And then on my body, you got Bards, Shepard, and Timmy, who are somewhat comparable.
People
pretty comparable
that I've been talking to seem to be leaning towards Nikolai's team, Team Rain.
But to me, both of them have to make a change. A single change to solidify their roster. I don't see anybody in the free agent pool yet that could be that big change. But then you got other teams who just need like maybe two roster moves to be right there.
We did have a free agent that I saw. At least I think I saw.
Was it Final Boss?
It was not. That'd be crazy though.
When is he signing up?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was Thin.
Better not be Minecraft.
Signing up.
Did Thin sign up and then unsign up?
No, Jags fan added it to Thin Mids. I don't think that's Thin.
Oh, yeah, because Thin is a good player.
Yeah.
Who else?
Because he just had Thin in there in his first one, and I'm like, okay, that's definitely a good under the radar pickup.
Yeah, that would be a good player. I didn't see him sign up yet though. You got Thin. You got who else? Is a potential player that might sign up.
Got that Mocket Looney. He was in the chat earlier.
Mocket
What about
pretty
Warlord?
much said no. Yeah, that's what
Mocket
Warlord.
It's a good point. The other ones should have asked Mocket when he was on. He's probably in bed now.
Thought about inviting him myself, but now I wouldn't mind if he didn't sign up. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind. I'm kind of sitting comfortable. We'll see.
Nova's got Benji and Glitchy, who are kind of like not Benji, Glitchy and Jodivs, who are kind of aka Rust, who are kind of under the radar, really good players.
I didn't bid on them because I was trying to get obnoxious. I was trying not to start a bidding war with E-Hearts. I was like, we can be civil about this, bro. I was calling the DMs, man. Well, think about this. You got Nikolai, right? He's a Trident. You got, for mind-boggling, Shepard, he's a Trident. They don't have to they don't have to diversify all their steel.
Yeah.
They could just pick up a solid 3 and they're good. Whereas us guys, we gotta kind of like get a solid 4. So,
yeah.
for like picking over the scraps and fighting over it, it's like, whoa, dude, let's think about this. I'll let you get Jodivs, you let me get obnoxious. Let's be civilized here. So that's what I was trying to do.
So those are two good players.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have Major Titan and Dragon.
E-Hearts is going to keep Mizzer tight. He thinks that's his best player.
I don't see it. I think Glitchy and
Just
Jodivs
passing
are
on
both
the
better.
knowledge.
But I do know Major Titan is his buddy.
It's his
so
boy, man. Yep.
we got Midger tight. He's got a 1.3 KD, which ain't bad, and 9,992 damage. This was from last week.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't include yesterday. I haven't
Ooh,
had
that's
those
top
stats
damage,
yet.
though. Big flex. Big flex. Let's go. Lunatic Fringe.
Obnoxious does.
Let's go, boys.
So,
But-
Amp, I gotta ask, are you playing today, or is your other 4?
I will be playing
that's
unless we lose 3 games. Then I'm sitting out. Yeah.
You got that on
'Cause-
your backup plan?
Yeah. Not well. See, here's the thing. Nikolai, he's 0-5. You don't want to go 0-10. That's pretty messed up. Our team 0-5. I don't want to go 0-10 either. But I feel like it would be more competitive if I'm in there. Plus, that's a little thank you to Nikolai for being my team captain. I learned a lot from that guy. I think it's gonna be more exciting too. It's kind of like scary for both teams. I feel like they're gonna get brutalized if it's my full squad. Let's be real. So let's
Love the confidence.
let's keep it competitive. Yeah, I'm so nervous right now. I'm actually sweating in places I didn't know existed, but I'm putting on a front right now.
I don't know. Everyone but you is in here, so I'm assuming it's your other 4 that's playing.
Yeah, where are these guys?
They're in
They're
here.
in the lobby.
Oh, my team's all glitched. Yeah, I've been trying to Discord message them, but I can't think and type at the same time.
So are you
told you.
playing
Someone,
to start, or you're playing
yeah, I want to get in
later?
there.
Okay. Who are you switching
join.
out? Because we got all 4. We can kick one of them.
Yeah.
I'll invite them. You can invite or kick Hulk. He's too good.
Kick hogged.
Yeah, he's scary.
Actually, Reaper, you're the leader.
I got him. He's gone.
There you go.
We'll get.
Oh, thank you. I gotta join their party. I'm nervous right now.
You
All
gotta
right, good
explain to him. I had to kick him because you were playing.
Hey, are you gonna rotate them though? Like, do we need to give you a little
Yeah.
time after each game to rotate players?
Yeah, I'll be rotating them. I'm not sure who
All right.
though, but
All right, just go yellow after the game, just so we don't accidentally start the game.
Hulk just came back. I'm gonna have to kick him again.
yeah, he wants to play, man.
All right, you can jump out, Storm, and start your party with your team.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting.
So Noisy, are you still there? In the chat?
He was a few minutes ago. He just posted something. Yeah, he is.
Noisy, I just heard a story about Texas. So every time I hear Texas stories, I think about you. And it's a true story. I thought it was fake and made up at first, but it turns out it's a true story. So I guess, I think it was like 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, there was some cartoonists in France, I want to say France, that drew, they did like a cartoon of Muhammad, you know, from the Muslim religion. And I guess you're not supposed to do that. They don't like that or whatever. So they end up going in there and like killing a bunch of cartoonists for just drawing a picture. And then Texas decided to have a Muhammad drawing contest right after that. And people came and started shooting at them for doing that. And then they got killed right away. Yeah, Noisy knows the story. I never heard that before. I thought it was hilarious. It's like everybody else was freaking out. They wouldn't talk about it or nothing in the media. And then Texas just holds a drawing contest.
What?
And then they
That's
start getting
crazy.
shot up at. But of course, you don't shoot at people in Texas. You just get shot back.
Well, you don't mess with Texas. Just waiting on Requiem. You know, I gotta say one thing from the interview with Storm Boss that he mentioned was he said 3 games. And now I'm thinking, why 3? Why not 2? Why not 1?
Yeah, you would think
even-
too, right? So if they lost 2 games, they would switch them out and make sure they get those 3 wins.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
But he seems to be playing with a lot of strategy. He's got the team that he wants, so I trust his decision.
I still think even with this roster, they have an advantage over that roster.
I think so as well. I wonder if they're having like an internal team thing about Hulk.
Yeah, they're trying to fight who gets to play.
Amp gotta play that I'm the captain card. This is my decision.
All right, come on, Requiem. Let's go. What does 5E mean? Any idea?
5 East.
Fifth edition?
Fifth Element. Fifth Element.
Fifth Element? That's a good movie.
It is.
I have not watched that for a long time. I almost forgot it existed.
That's immediately what I thought of when I saw the 5E, besides 5 East.
Boot Requiem, Storm says. I don't know if he's AFK or what, but it looks like Hulk is probably going to get in first game.
Okay, Hulk is now coming in. We have a first game substitution. Fifth Element is a masterpiece. It is good and noisy.
It is good.
Really good.
I honestly forgot it existed. I've watched it so many times when I was younger. Completely forgot about it. Now I need to watch it again. Always reminds me of our friend we had when I was growing up. He'd always say it was because of the plot that he liked the movie, but everybody knew it was because of that redheaded chick.
Oh, yeah. And a good plot, too.
Isn't that the same person from what's that zombie movie, Resident Evil? Isn't that the same actor? Is it?
You talking about
Actress, I
the
should
main...
The
The
main chick in Resident Evil movies.
I know it starts with an M. I want to say it's like it's not. Yes, and I love her. Of course, you would, Noisy. I know who the actor is, and the name is on the tip of my tongue. It's
Mila,
not
Noisy says?
Mila. Yes, Mila Jakova. She has like that weird J as the last name.
Yeah, some like Russian
Djokovic.
Polish
she's
or
in,
something.
Yeah, Jonovich. There we go. Yes, I kept wanting to say Mia, and I know it's not Mia. It was Mila Djokovic, and she is starting in the Monster Hunter movie as well.
All right, we're good. Let's go before they decide to change their mind.
Again. All right, let's start this up. Game number 1. Slayer on Boggling.
Yeah, I don't know Benji too good. I've never played with him. So I'm going to try and watch and see how he does. He has good stats, though, and that's with a losing team. When you have good stats and you're on the team that got 5-0'd, to me that's telling me that you're a really good player if you can still hold your own even with your team getting smacked.
I'm very interested to see how this Lunatic Squad, what chaos they're going to cause, how they
Slayer.
open.
Let's see what you can do.
Nikolai is a player that just keeps getting better every year. He's been around MGE since like the beginning, first few months, and back then I was better than him, and now it's been a long time since I've been better than him.
He has improved
We're in the
so
lead.
much, and he just plays a lot. He gets good lobbies, too.
Yeah,
Lost the lead.
as I say that, he gets a double kill there.
Oh, and taking out
He
Storm.
actually has 4 kills right now, all 4 of his team's kills, and the sniper in his hands.
That's confidence right there when
He's
you're
in a
just
bad
trying
spot,
to
though.
no
His
scope.
team left him. Did they not realize that he had a sniper, though?
kill.
Natural. Nice play. Off spawn, immediately going to get that top gold. Kind of scouting that map.
We're in the lead.
Ooh, Benji with a... How did he kill him so quick? I think he shot him once and beat him down. Lunatic takes the lead though.
It's still tied up. Now Lunatic is having that lead, but not much. No team breaking, like starting with a huge advantage early on. Opportunity for Lunatic to get that.
I think you see that in Slayer a lot, where both teams are kind of neck and neck for the majority of the game, and then kind of like one team will start to take that lead towards after the mid game, around the 30 kill mark or so.
Really, that 30 kill mark is where that Slayer's going to take off, where you're leading towards like the last 20 deaths that you're allowed for a game. And that really, like, early on, you can just be a little bit more like aggressive and kind of free run.
I can't tell if anybody got it yet though. It looks like it's still up. Nobody's grabbed it. Obnoxious going for it now. Actually, Storm
gets.
So.
Storm pushing in on the nest. Knoxville's just looking for these players, trying to hunt them down.
Yeah, 5 kill lead now. Still got half his overshield left.
Storm taking down a Canadian there.
Sniper's up.
Overshield trained, but you did decent work with it.
That new snipe will be picked up by Obnoxious.
Ooh, bloody knuckles.
That's another player I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen him play before.
Yeah, I had no idea he existed until this.
I don't know where he came from either. I don't know who invited him or nothing, but he signed up pretty early on.
Same with Benji. No idea who that was. Came out of the blue.
So I know Benji is Nico's friend, so I know that's where he came from. I have no idea where Obnoxious came from. I assume somebody invited him, but no idea.
I wonder if it's another one of like people that Nikolai kind of plays with, or maybe Ampstorm plays with. Like, I didn't know Hawk until like Ampstorm.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Obnoxious Canadian? Because Ampstorm only knows Canadians. He doesn't know anybody else. Every Canadian that plays Halo, he knows who they are, where they live.
It's the Canadian Halo Trust. He is not Ampstorm. He is
not
MG
really
Storm.
killing anybody, but completely left alone with the sniper. Like, it's like all the fighting is going on away from him.
That really messes with the sight. Oh, I thought you had to stick for a second. And Nikolai, but I mean, when you don't know where the sniper is or where you can be shot from, that kind of limits your angles, limit where you can push. Because you don't know, you take that step out, there could be a sniper scope down waiting for you to do that.
Yeah. No, I still call him Ampstorm Red Rose.
This game got way lost at the halfway point.
Yeah, it's like we said, it kind of just fizzles out. Right now you have, I think Canadian's better than Storm, but Storm is better than Cremis. So the team is just a little bit lopsided.
A break, that's a defeat.
Cremis so would you count
2 and 14?
Is that the bounty as well for the carried for the 20 kills?
Is that? Yeah, I read him down, but I don't have him memorized to the T what the actual numbers are.
The no iron team complete a Slayer. No, not that one. Get carried in a Slayer game. Get a minimum of 20 kills for 50 steel.
Yep. That is a
Yeah.
carried for Hulk.
And he had
carried
an
him.
overkill. He went off. That is pretty terrifying. CTF Kali. See, out of the assist category, Savannah with the most assists for game 1. So, question on the bounties there, boss. If someone switches in, let's say Savannah plays 4 of the 5 matches, is this assists out of those 4 that he played? So that 5th game,
Yeah.
whoever
so if
plays
you
all
play
5 would have
games, you have an advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So if they switch somebody who has a lot of assists out for the last 2 games or whatever, then it hurts their chances to get that personal bounty. So my guess is they probably see who's doing well on the assist, and they probably won't switch him out if he's up there, if he insists. I don't think that they would anyways.
That was a really quick Slayer game. It's still 6 minutes Slayer. That started off pretty close, and then it just took that lead and never looked back. Doesn't seem like any team changes coming out.
Yeah, you can start it. I told him to go yellow if he was going to change. So my thought is maybe Requiem decided to sit it out since.
Or Storm is keeping it competitive.
We might not see a team change.
We may not.
And if Vetra would just come in for Kremis right now, or Canadian even, I would make it such a well-balanced game.
Oh yeah, that would have been neck and neck.
You
Starting
don't have
off
too many
game
flags.
number
Let's get
2,
some more.
CTF on Kali.
Obnoxious. I call him obnoxious. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's not spelled correctly.
It's not. I want to say it's like obnoxious. Like I want to put lol at the end because it's like the IUZ almost like lols, but
Protect our carrier.
It looks like obnoxious. Just take
obnoxious is doing work with that sniper early on.
Quick
And that
pull.
is seeing a pull within the first
Black
couple
cat.
seconds.
Yeah.
That's so quick.
I wonder if maybe they'll get the power overwhelming bounty. Obviously, that'll be something we'll have to look at and looking at the stats. But
That one's going to be really hard.
yeah,
At
it
least
will.
for like I'm trying to think of like what game type that would probably like shine at. Like probably the Eden game where you have rockets plus sniper.
And sniper, yeah. It's the whole team combined, so you need like 3 kills for all of them except one person gets 5 for each team member. It's not impossible. You see sometimes a player go off with 10 power kills alone, so
Right. Oh yeah, it's definitely possible.
I do think that's going to be the hardest one to get though.
We returned our flag.
Center of attention. Center of attention.
3 kills though for Rain real quick. Looking for a 4th. And a pull at the same time. They're going to all be spawning elbow.
They have to get another round of slays though because they were a little slow on that pool. Benji is there in position to keep it going, but they need to get these slays.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
You have the flag.
Lunatic killed 2 people and then Kremis fell off the map, so
That's
it's
3 dead.
We returned our
That could have been a good play. Overshield should be up soon. Oh, it's Canadians up there.
Benji just trying to play his life. 4 members just pushing into this base.
Yeah, I don't see them being able to get the flag out of there though. It's kind of a standoff.
Back at base. Ooh, bloody knuckles.
10 seconds to sniper.
Next sniper coming up. Looks like Obnoxious is in position trying to get it, but he's going to be pushed back.
Sniper rifles on the field.
And Canadian's going to pick this one up. He's going to be taken down.
That's a double.
Premise with a good back smack on Hulked there.
Protect our carrier.
Well, we are going to have another pool trying to get out there. That's going to be quickly stopped.
So they got a quick cap lunatic fringe did, but since then, Rain has kind of brought it back. And they haven't been able to get anything going.
All members of Rain in the lunatic base trying to get this flag across. Canadian playing that objective, but that's 2 dead right there. Nikolai needs to stay alive here, but he's going to be taken out as well.
Kramis got the touch though. And he's got a teammate spawning close. And it's still gonna be hard though.
They have our flag.
Good flank by Hulk.
The enemy flag has been returned.
But not able to go too far with that flag. Not able to do a counter pull either.
Yeah. Again, since that first cap, Rain's been doing a good job of not letting Lunatic get away with that flag.
I feel with the size of Kali, it allows Nikolai with the overshield
Our flag's been taken.
and Benji with trying to run it. Like Kali's just that perfect kind of size where if you die, you're not getting to the other side as quickly as you probably want to. And that the spawning just kind of Benji nading himself. That
was unfortunate.
Protect our carrier.
I still might be able to get this though.
no, they are.
With that miscue.
That's a
Flag
return. Nikolai with the capture, bringing it in. Team captain Nikolai.
Nikolai's awesome as a team captain. He's always quick to respond. That's the biggest thing with team captains is you ask them certain things and you don't get information. So far, they've all been good actually. I was kind of worried this season because it was kind of several players who have never had that experience before at once. So I was kind of like, hope you get a bad captain, it kind of just makes the whole league kind of hard to manage.
Find our flag.
And we are going to have a run for the Lunatic squad. You do get it past that halfway point.
Yeah, it's the first one that got past halfway.
And he's bringing it in.
Flag
That's the
cap.
second cap of the game.
10
Or
seconds
third
to
cap.
sniper rifle.
Second for Lunatic.
Yeah, I don't even think he got shot once he got past out that window.
Sniper rifles on the field.
And then he makes it all the way back to their base without getting looked at.
We have our flag. You have the flag.
He is going to pull it again.
Find our flag.
Canadian's going to try to stop him. He's going to get past that halfway point. He's wanting to finish that kill. And that's just such a
Agreed, yeah.
smart play. But Nikolai
to Nikolai.
stops him.
They have our flag.
He got 2 kills, and they
Is he going
kept
to
the
get the
flag
touch?
alive.
He
We have
will.
the flag.
And Canadian has the overshield going in, trying to get this return.
Defend our carrier.
Trying to get on Canadian's point of view.
Defend our carrier.
He has 2
Ooh.
players there fighting.
Yeah,
Our flag's been taken.
he got pummeled by multiple people multiple times. Good old-fashioned standoff.
Got 5
Sniper
minutes
in
left.
Hulk's hand though, so that definitely helps them. Doesn't quite know where this player
But
is. though.
Nikolai got a couple down over there.
Misses his
Has
no
to
scope
stop
and
this
is getting
flag.
back down.
He gets it.
You gotta kill
Drop the
the
carrier.
Canadians
From the
there.
head.
They got the cap.
Our flag's been taken.
Enemy
That
score.
was a good play by Hawk, but it was 2 versus 1. Like, he got the kill, but he got back down. Canadian picks it up, finishes it off.
Center of attention.
Savannah there with the assist to help Hulk stay alive. Spawning so quick.
Nikolai's doing good. I don't know. He's got 19 kills, so he's not the biggest slayer, but every time I look at the feed, he's just getting kills, important kills.
We returned our flag.
That's such a big impact in these games where it's not always about the kills, it's about getting the kills at the right time.
Yeah. To either stop the cap from going through or securing your own run. So
Benji.
hard time.
Benji having a hard time killing him. that was really awkward to watch.
So then doing the bunny hop, threw him off guard.
I think he expected him to clamor and he never did.
I don't know if it was on purpose or if that was like big brain plays.
Storm getting that overshield and immediately pushing it on the space. Doesn't seem like anyone
They have our
from
flag.
Rain is there. But he's going to be naded out. Most of his overshield is now burned with melee.
Defend our carrier.
Uh-oh. Dark Reaper.
Sniper rifles on the field.
Get him invited back real fast. Hold on. Who's this with the flag?
Protect our carrier.
Sylvanek naded out.
Defend our carrier. They have our flag. You have the flag. They have our flag.
Nikolai with a sniper kill and a finish off on Obnoxious. We'll get to his point of view.
Defend our carrier.
He's got 2 people concentrated on him, which really makes it.
Flag cap.
Yeah, that's secure. Like, even though he died, he had 2 people just concentrated on him, which left the rest of the map open.
They have our flag. Find our flag.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. You got.
That was so weird.
They have our
I
flag.
was worried you lost power or something.
No, I never left the party. I saw that I left the party on the stream.
Ooh,
And I'm like,
drop
what
it.
are
Yeah.
you talking about? Because I was still in there. I still
really? You
saw
can
you.
still hear
Yeah,
me?
I was still talking. No,
Yeah, I can hear you.
like when you sent me that invite,
Flag
nothing
cap.
happened because I was already in the party.
That's
Hey.
weird. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, tied up 3-3. This may be overtime. Overshield should be up soon.
I want to see if this lunatic squad just kind of get a little bit more aggressive. They have 3 dead right there to try to not force that overtime and just go for that.
Overshield's up.
The teams could get a little desperate.
Lunatic has the overshield. Storm does.
Center of
Oh,
attention.
never mind. He's got back smash.
Yeah, backside.
That's big. Like, having that overshield on
Got
full,
1 minute left.
Defend
you
our
can
But
almost
3
guarantee
dead
you're
right
gonna
there.
get past halfway. Only 50 seconds left too, so if they get this
Oh.
cap, which it looks like they will, that's hard.
Hulk had that cut off and had 2 dead.
Enemy scored.
Right now, that counter cap has to happen right here, but that's another 2 dead for Rain.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard at this point,
Just 30
unless
seconds.
they can make some huge plays and then run like the wind. It's not gonna happen though.
Benji trying to stay alive. Nikolai over in their base as well.
2 dead, but
Right.
there's only 17 seconds left.
Him dying right there, that's gonna seal the game. There's not enough time to get it to the other side.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, it's over. Good try though. It was a close game.
This was really close.
You know what I haven't been seeing anybody even try as
Game
far as
over.
bounties go
A
is
break as we
assassinations. Have you seen one?
No, I haven't seen any.
So they're not even risking it, because you know that puts you at a disadvantage when you Most every player has that set to off. But I haven't seen one assassination. I think everybody just kept it off. They're not even worried about it. They're going for the other bounties instead. Obnoxious with all the assists that game. 24. Sylvanic's still, though, 19.
Yeah, those two definitely are the closest for it. And then on the other side, Nikolai with 15 and 18 for Canadian.
Benji not doing as good as he did last week. He's been outplayed by Canadian both his first 2 games. Well, KD-wise, he did better than Canadian. But damage and kills, not as well. Which, to me, Canadian's a good player, but Benji played really well last week. He was the second best player of anybody, as far as the stats go. Not quite the same thing this week.
Huh, Savannah had triple that match, and so did Hulk.
So triple kill, there's no bounty for that this week.
Nope, not
That was
this week.
last week. Which a lot of people got that bounty. That was just about half of the people got the triple kill last week. Well, you know what I didn't see is I didn't look at the assists from that Slayer game last one. They have 40 total assists last one. I know they had a lot.
I don't think they had 40.
Not quite 40.
I think they came close. I think they had like 34 or 35. Because I know Sylvanik had like 13, and someone else had like 15 or something, but the other ones was like 8 and 7.
Yeah, but that might be close. You only need 10 each, right?
That is close.
That would
That is
be
10
like
each.
right there. Like if you're off by 1 assist, then that would be
That'd be heartbreaking.
that would suck. I didn't look though.
Nah. Going into game number 3, our Bombard on Fathom. This is also a good opportunity with the railgun to get 15 power weapon kills. So I think the railgun is probably easier to use than the sniper.
Yeah, but you have to pretty much guarantee only your team has control of it the whole game,
Yeah.
which is kind of hard to do. On this map, you die so much. Like you can't. It's hard to have like a good long
Get mean, Spartan.
kill streak on this map,
Is assault.
unless you're playing super defensive.
I'm starting off with Canadian because I just love his movement on this map.
Yeah, and there he goes, bouncing straight off the top mid. Got camo
That-
easily.
New ball. Enemy's got the ball.
That's actually one of
One-
Canadian's best attributes is his movement.
Oh yeah.
Enemy's
As,
got
like,
the ball.
as far as like skill jumps and stuff like that. Getting chased
Oh,
by that
out
ball.
of ammo, but had a teammate there to help him.
You've got the ball.
I was saying, a very nice start for Rain on this
Yeah.
Fathom game.
Playing it slow and smart. They're pushing the right direction here.
Ball break.
Easy melee
Oh,
kill.
gets a
There's
nice-
somebody else there a
He-
second ago.
He was running it in.
Oh!
There you go.
I
Storm
like
was
ball
there.
incoming.
Storm kind of, I think he went around towards the front and ended up going all the way around.
Enemy's got the ball.
Gave him enough time to get
Perfect
that
kill.
cap.
Good start for Rain.
That being
We got the
said,
ball.
here comes Lunatic right back with it.
I do also want to bring up, like, Benji, he has 6 kills. That is more than the other 6 kills is what Lunatic has as well. So he's matching
Ball
their kills
incoming.
already. So Slay's going
New
in
ball.
favor of Nova.
Yeah, heavily. 15 kills. 15 kill Slay advantage right now. Is that right? Am I doing math right?
Yes.
We got the ball.
And they have the ball again, pushing the correct side. You can see this. This team. I don't know who's leading the pushes, but they're clearly pushing the correct direction. You saw in the last one, the last series, teams kept trying to push.
We got the ball.
Like I was saying, they try to push the silo side, which is really difficult. But both pushes that Rain did were on the BR side, which is the easy side to push. Hawk got camo. 47.
Perfect kill.
Oh man. But opting not to
Ball
pick up the
incoming.
ball.
Yeah, interesting.
New ball.
Spawning kind of
Enemies got
towards
the ball.
the other
Yeah.
team too, so.
That's a double. Ball incoming.
But Hawk is getting kills, but not playing OBJ at all. He's pushed all the way into the enemy's base, but without the
And
ball.
no
We
one's
know how
there.
that ends.
That's pushing them to their silo spawn where the ball is. They could have got a
You're on a
sneaky
roll.
plant, but
That's a
they
double.
played it a little bit too slow.
And that's a
That's
Yeah,
what I
triple.
feel from Hulk.
If Rain would have just grabbed
We
that
got
ball
the
and
ball.
pushed, they didn't know, but if they would have just grabbed and pushed, they had easy push into their base.
Enemies got the ball.
Nice name.
Canadian's thinking about it. Canadian is thinking about it.
So now the slaves are even with that one cap giving them the lead.
Benji opting not to go for that ball either. He's getting it to
Ball
reset.
incoming.
Yeah, 3
That's
people
gonna
on his
cost
body there.
Nova. Maybe not now, but the length of this game. If
Ooh, bang, bang, boom.
Lunatic
Not
gets a plant. Oh, not Nova. Rain. Sorry. Too many teams now, boss. Once you go past 6, I'm not going to be able to keep up.
Enemies got the ball.
That's what I was thinking when we were doing stats, and luckily Red Rose and Carnage are helping out, but like, just inputting the data, I'm like, man, this is only 6 teams. Imagine when we have
Ball incoming.
12 teams
New ball.
inputting the stats
Enemies
each week.
got the ball.
Ugh.
Railgun on the field.
Camel's at 47. See who gets it. Rolk is prioritizing that railgun every time. Benji's in position for Camo.
Benji gets
He
it.
got
We
it.
got the ball.
Slaves are coming in.
Yeah, they cleaned the ball out of their base as well, and got Camo. He still has it. Canadian has the rail.
Ball
Opting
incoming.
to let it reset again.
New ball.
It's not the worst move when it's that far back in your base.
Bloody knuckles. We got the ball.
The spawn on the other side though, which makes it a little bit harder to push in. Benji in their base.
Ball incoming.
Everybody
But
on top.
doesn't have the
New ball.
ball. They're just
That's a double.
treating it like a Slayer.
Which it's not the worst thing as long as you don't overextend too much. Like if you have everybody in the other base,
Fast hands.
when you're ahead you can play Slayer. That's actually how Maka Luna
You've got
likes
the
to play
ball.
this mode. It's just like only push OBJ if
Center of
it's an
attention.
easy push.
got
Otherwise
the
just play
ball.
Slayer. Ooh, somehow
Whoa.
Canadian with a double kill
Enemy's
and the
got the
grab to
ball.
get it out of there.
But that was a good play.
You got the ball.
That was a great play. That was huge. That was saved 20 points right there. Which would
And
have
they
put them
didn't go for the
behind.
reset. They're taking it. Storm is fortunately going to take out Kremis there. He
But
tried
he got
to
all
be
the way to the
sneaky
side
with
of
it.
the base.
Railgun on the field.
2 dead on Lunatic. Ball's gonna despawn
We
it.
got
Oh,
the
never
ball.
mind, they got the touch. Lunatic. Yeah,
Rain.
We got
Rain's
the ball.
actually getting outslayed now.
Teammate score.
And they got that
We're
card.
in the
And
lead.
give up that cap.
Ball
And
incoming.
Hulk has camo. And
I got 3
railgun.
more kills.
New ball. Enemy's got the ball.
And they're starting to get
You
on
got
a little
the
bit of a
ball.
roll right now. Looks like another cap coming in right now.
Teammate scored. Ball
Pushing
incoming.
Just
that
like
lead.
that.
We got 5 minutes left.
Just like that, they go from having a lead to losing
New
by
ball.
almost 30 points. Quick.
Enemy's got the ball.
And it's really coming down to that ball control. And just kind
You
of
got
having
the
that
ball.
player, having the communication to know where that ball carrier is. And right there, that player, premise, he just tried to push in there. But he had
Ooh,
no
nice.
plays helping him.
Yeah. Ball incoming. New ball.
Seems like Lunatic kind of mostly opting to let the ball despawn if it's on their side of the field at all.
Enemy's got the ball.
But sometimes, from an objective standpoint, I can understand getting it to reset, but when you have it in your base, you kind of, like, if you let it reset, everyone on both sides going to know where the ball is. But
Yeah.
if you hold on to it, you have
Ball
that
incoming.
flexibility to
New
go
ball.
with it where you want to. Like, you don't, it's not set. If you want to take it bottom
Yeah.
mid, you can. If you want to go to the
We
treehouse, you
got the
can. If
ball.
you want to circle back 2 times before even moving it forward, just to like mess with the other team, you can.
Yeah, I think it is situational. Because if you're getting
got the ball.
pushed, like if there's enemy teams pushing your base,
You've got the ball.
then letting it despawn is usually best. You can just, because if you accidentally pick it up, get slayed out.
It's how much threat is
Yeah,
approaching your
how much-
base.
Ball incoming. New ball. Enemy's got the ball.
Reaper doesn't really hide with it too much, Red Rose. He just goes in weird paths that you don't expect. Another cap for
Ball
And it's
incoming.
another sneaky cap by Storm.
that's 3 caps now.
New ball.
What is about what they're losing by?
Enemy's got the ball. We got the ball.
Savannah's trying to bring that ball, but it rolls a little bit
We've
past
got the
them.
ball. Enemy's got the ball.
It's pretty chaotic, but it seems like Lunatic's kind of getting the hang
Kill.
of
Ball
how to
incoming.
push quickly with that.
10 seconds.
On this game mode, like
New ball.
when you push, you gotta push as a team. You gotta push really quick when you get that opportunity. If you wait just a
2-minute warning.
couple seconds too long, then
We got the ball.
you can't get that cap done. At this point, they can just play Slayer now and finish it out.
I mean,
Go for any more caps.
6 kills. That's all they need.
You've
Looks
got
like they're
the
just gonna
ball.
finish off with a cap though.
Go!
They do.
That's the match. Victory.
Benji is starting off really strong with 6 kills and a cap to start things off, then ending with only 17 kills the rest of the game. So he only got 11 more kills the rest of the game.
Dang. That's rough.
Hulked with a 666 accuracy, not a good sign. MGE
But-
Storm, 52 seconds ball held duration, so he was playing that OBJ. Even though he only got one of the caps, he was definitely the one pushing it towards their base more often.
And sometimes that's what you need to do and kind of bombard, where as long as you're holding it, the other team's not holding it. So you have that
Yeah.
control. You set the pace. A lot of teams want to get the ball and push, push, push. But if you're not holding the ball, you always have to play defense, because if you don't play defense, you overextend, you get sneaky plant.
Yeah. And that happens so much, especially when you're first starting to learn how to play this game. Like, you have to slow yourself down so many times in this game mode. You have to, not just yourself, but you have to also get your team to, like, hey, we gotta slow down. We don't know where the ball is. Everybody slow down.
That is probably the difficult part in Bombard, is just calling out where that ball carrier is, because if you don't have eyes on it, you only have 4 players, and they're already fighting a battle. So everyone's trying to, like, win gunfights, help each other. The last thing you are worried about is where that ball carrier, but that's the most important piece of information.
Yeah. Yeah, well, especially if you're used to other game modes. Like, even capture the flag, yeah, you gotta pay attention, but you pay attention once your flag's pulled, it's a little bit easier to, like, get on that mode. But with Bombard, the ball's always in play somewhere on the map.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they have to get all the way into your base and then grab it and then get it all the way back to the other side. No, all they have to do is get it from halfway into your base. It can happen that quick.
I didn't see anyone go yellow, so I'm starting this up for
Well,
game
they switched
4.
out. Requiem's in and Hulk is out. So they did a
Oh, I
quick
just
switch.
noticed that. Oh my god, that was super quick.
Yeah. So we'll see how this changes things. That's a good player switch for another good player, so it's not going to, like, significantly change anything, but it might help a little bit.
I don't know if Requiem has ever played on our settings. Did he play last week?
No, he just got picked up this week, but I feel like he played in a tournament
Strongholds.
at some point.
Get ready to mark your
I don't remember. It might have been an HCS tournament, though. HCS settings. I don't remember. It was a while ago. He's been in the server for a while. He just hasn't been active. It always starts with obnoxious for some reason.
I don't know. Canadian trying to secure that railgun, but it's going to be taken out. No one going for the early cap.
I guess Cal must have got burnt.
No, Requiem got it.
Oh, okay.
And he sees everyone E2.
We're in the lead. Perfect kill.
Oh, he
That's a
is
double.
shooting well.
We captured basement.
Ooh, it's going to be spotted out, though. Not able to clean up that guy open field.
But his team is cleaning both of them up. 2 for 1 trade. And 0
Interesting
caps for
that
Rain still.
that Rain didn't finish off BR base, opting just to slay. They had the bunker spawn.
Yeah, they could have. And now somebody's over there solo capping it, but it's always difficult.
Hostiles captured BR base.
He did it though.
He got it.
20-point run.
Who was that? That was
Rain
either
really split up. It's like it's Lunatic friends
Sharing the glory.
double teaming or triple teaming. Players are completely alone. Last several threads that I've seen.
right now. Rain needs to just work exactly what Kremis and Canadian were doing, with just get pairs of 2 and just rotate while other 2 kind of bait them and slay out. Keep that rotation pressure on.
Area taken.
Yeah, I think right now Lunatic is trying to rotate on them as well. They got that nest cap. The BR was captured almost instantly after that. Nice,
nice.
jump by Nico. Doing a little loopy-loo.
That new camo is up. Storm is
got
going
it.
for it. He got
20-point
it.
run.
Hostiles captured nest.
Ooh, they both have railguns. That's interesting, and they traded.
Enemies took a 40-point run.
Hostiles captured basement.
This is so fast-paced. Everyone I
Yeah,
switch to is just
it's all over
everyone's
the place.
moving. Everyone's doing something. It's crazy.
3 people in basement for Lunar.
But again, Lunatic just heavily outslaying them.
It's just their
20.
almost all the kills seems like it's multiple people from Lunatic teaming up on like right there. You see 3 people shooting at Kremlins at one time
Got
in the
everything
open,
locked down.
which is partly because Lunatic Range is doing a good job staying together, but it's more so an issue of Rain
We pulled off a
splitting up
60-point run.
completely.
Yeah.
Different paths, going not very good pushes together. The only time they're together is when they're capping a base, it seems like. And once they
As
cap
soon
the
as they-
base, they just explode all over the map.
Yeah, they just
every
kind of
different
split
direction.
apart, go wherever. And they're having
is-
a tough time holding what they capture too.
Well, that's why. It's because they split out and they get slayed up right away. And then when you get all slayed out like that, it's easy caps.
Area taken.
Another
Got
trip cap
everything
for
locked down.
Lunatics here.
Trust me, our base.
So camo should be able to soon. Maybe if
Enemies
Rain can get a
dominating with
camo.
an 80-point run.
And they have the positioning for it right now. Ooh, I
And
saw
just
him
picked
with
up
the shotgun.
railgun. So it is
got a
possible to
40-point
secure
run.
this. Will be taken out. That camo is up. No one in position, and Storm goes.
Storm's gonna get it again. Gets away with it too, one shot. Oh, never mind. He finishes it off.
Enemies control everything. Area taken.
I gotta say the priority out of Rain here. They went for that basement instead of prioritizing that camo. And all it really ended up was just a burn.
Nest.
So I think
Yeah.
overall that was the right play.
So, all that being said, they're not getting completely destroyed right now. They have 2 bases. It's not like the last strongholds we watched where it was 20 points to 200. It's still
Halfway to
doable.
victory.
They just need to work on their positioning a little bit better. And it seems like they are, kind of. Nox is trying to finish his cap, not able to.
That
a big
was-
play. That
They
was very
just hit a
close.
60-point run. Break their hold.
And you gotta say for Rain, they were really quick on the reset of that too. They wasted no time to give up any opportunity just for a member of Lunatic to finish it up or just run in it real quick.
Yeah. The Lunar has 2 caps again. Kind
They're
of
not
trying to
losing
cap.
though. For a basement.
Area taken.
And they've got 2 more people at Nest too, so 1 now. 3 people in Whitehall. All 4 people in Whitehall for momentarily there. For Lunatic.
Gun on the field. Hostiles captured nest.
And I gotta say, kind of going back to like how Rain is all spread out, you still need a little bit of that for Lunatic.
3
to
death
kinda
for
go
Lunatic. And they know where the last one is. He was just in the base.
But they're all fighting at basement.
Yeah. So they get all the kills and managed to get no caps for it. Canadian with camo
That's an
and drill
80-point
though.
run. Perfect kill. You're on a roll.
They just have a hard time pushing out of this basement.
Bloody knuckle.
Yeah.
They need to get those
Canadians
slaves.
getting slays, but they're not pushing out after they get the slays. I've watched Canadian get like 6 or 7 kills, but nothing's coming out of it.
Got 5 minutes left.
Canadian's
Perfect
actually
kill.
on a tear right now.
Area taken.
Hey, it's going off.
That's a double.
Oh,
Lost basement.
I thought he was gonna get that triple.
Well,
real
all
quick.
that being said, they're still down in caps now, so.
Just the positioning that.
When you have a player
prioritization.
going off like that, you need to be working together with your team to get those secure those caps. Because they're getting the slaves. They have the slaves. They were getting all the slaves they needed.
Almost got it.
Objectively, they were not backing that up.
That's a double.
Another nice double by Storm. See, immediately when he gets those slaves, gravitates immediately
Area
towards
taken.
nest to try to just
Got
double
everything
up on
locked
that.
down.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing that out of this rain squad.
It is good to see a Canadian able to easily compete with these guys, so he's not going to be a weak link for this team moving forward.
Perfect kill.
He is got 16 kills right now. Objectively, they're just not quite able to. I think it's speed. They're just not quite quick enough as a team. Push where they need to push.
You're on a roll.
I think it's definitely the speed and it's prioritization.
Ask me.
Because you had Nikolai's capturing that BR base by himself, while two members of Rain are going for basement, which it worked out. But had someone shot Savannah from the window or provided more cover fire for Nikolai, could they have gotten both potentially?
Possibly.
And that's the match.
So it's gonna be
Victory.
game.
Not as bad as the last strongholds, but still not a very close game. So, going forward, we've been talking about team changes, but let's talk about the other side, but not someone picking us up. Who's might get dropped from a team that you see moving into the next 2 weeks?
I gotta say, I'm gonna pull up the roster. I think at least everyone from every team, besides this lunatic squad, I think they're pretty set. I don't see anyone really being dropped.
Yeah.
For Equinox, I can see anyone from like Fireboy or P Money. And that's not because any lack of skill or anything. They're just availability, because sometimes it's hard, like the UE time or other people with work, things going on. Mind Boggling, Hunden, Nova. It's either going to be Dragon or mids or tight. I like both. I know mids or tight is like E-Heart's like buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rain, Kremis, and potentially Benji. I don't know if he's just. I don't see Benji because I know he's Nikolai's like buddy pal there, so I don't see it. But in terms of like if we have like Mocket being picked up or Warlord, any of them like bring to the table, that it's definitely an upgrade there.
Yeah.
And then for Crazed, Indestructible and potentially Toast if the players go in there. I like Toast, but there's definitely some upgrades that can be done.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, it's all just, I mean, it's a cutthroat league, so you got to go with the best available player, and if you're not there, you're going to get dropped. It's nothing personal. I know some people like to take it personal. Now we got one more game, Red Rose, King of the Hill.
One more.
But yeah, it's nothing personal. There's no like, of all the players in the league right now, none of them are like players you want to drop just based on who they are. It's just if there's somebody better, that's what happens. It's business.
And Amp has left for this 5th game, so his top 4 are in this.
So this is gonna be
This is
really
gonna-
tough.
This is going to be his best of his best. And then also for like Rain, I mean, even possibly like Vetra, if he's not showing up, like that's costing him. I don't know if he's going to show up later on down the line
Yeah.
in this season, but
It may be a situation where he's not available until closer to playoff time, and it might be like to be a sacrifice Nikolai is willing to take to keep him on the team for crunch time. I'm not sure. I haven't.
It's a big gamble.
Yeah. But right now, there's other, like, I don't know. There's not that many options right now. Well, we talked about this before, though. Like, maybe there is people who are waiting to sign up for the right time, like, so that the richer teams spend their money first. It could be. You don't know how it is. There might be like 3 people just waiting to sign up for a certain squad once they have the money. You don't know. It's all about that money.
Going into our 5th and final game. King of the Hill on Eden. Now I wonder what their top 4 in here for Lunatics. Will they have an opportunity? Will they try to do the bounty?
Yeah, are they just going to try and steamroll, or are they going to try and go for that bounty? Which, at this point, they've got a decent amount of money, and I don't see them making any team switches. So do they really care about team bounties that much? I don't know.
I mean, they could, because that still gives like benefits for changing maps and doing things that, like next week, we're gonna have a septic King of the Hill in there. So I don't know how well these teams.
But they're
stay on
still,
septic.
I think they're still the 3rd richest team, I think, off the top of my head. So it's not like they're broke or anything. They still have money.
So Vanek kind of locking down this red nest area.
Ooh,
Oh, Benji.
Benji wrecking him.
Kind of what we saw in the last series, where Rain just getting an early lead on these hills. But not able to keep control for too long. Oh. Obnoxious just kind of locking down this whole time, playing the OBJ for his team. I see Obnoxious as the OBJ player.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of assists too. Kind of ball carry time on Bombard.
Prey to predator.
Seems like Hulk and Rickman were kind of the
They're gonna be the Slayers.
heavy slayers. Sylvanix, the positional kind of guy. And his communication is top notch in sweaty games. Always cool, calm, collected. Never stops communicating even if he's losing by 50 points.
That's awesome. I haven't really
Which is
played with Savannah that much.
And he always keeps himself in a position where he's just positioned, like he positions himself in a good spot to where he has good vision of the map, what's going on, be able to communicate. Good,
Nice play
by Rain.
10 seconds.
They spawned really close though. Really close to the hill they just got slayed out of.
Rifles ready.
That hill is gonna rotate, and it's really nice on like the rain end. Like they have that rotation kind of down point.
Nikolai with
Early
snipe.
deaths.
Ooh, no scope to the face. Whew. But Sean over there just sitting the hill for free, essentially.
Yeah, not taking any pressure, not needing to poke his head. Now you have 3 members there. Ooh, nice.
Obnoxious again, getting no scopes. Poor guy. Lots of hill time though.
And still not opting to go in the hill, waiting to finish off that player. They're not going to be getting much time at all. And it is going to rotate to the red bend.
Rocket launchers on the field.
The tricky thing about the King of the Hill bounty is if you let them get within those 10 seconds, there's a potential that you happen to get slayed out at just that time, and they finish it up with those last 10 points.
Perfect kill.
It's a game.
Yeah, that is a huge. That is, I gotta say, one of the scariest bounties. Because if you do that wrong, like you lost, or you can even give it to the other team.
Yeah.
But with him not just being in this hill, he's not getting those assists as he usually gets during the other games. So I'm interested to see with all this hill time if he still has the most assists or what. Because Sylvanas seems to be
Well, it was
the
him
one
and
rolling around the
Sylvanas.
map.
Him
Yeah.
and Sylvanas were the ones I think that are competing right now for most assists this series. Which, viewers, by the way, we're talking about that because there's a bounty out this week for whoever gets the most assists gets extra what we call steal, and what that does is increases your prize pool at the end of the season. So the more steal you get during the regular season, the bigger your personal prize pool is, so you'll end up getting more money than other people on your team, even if you both, you all win, but you all win money. Whoever gets that most personal bounties completed during the season, give you that little extra cash.
I'm interested to see how Lunatic's going to play this towards the end. Do they get to 199 and try to let Rain get up there?
Yeah, and then does Rain do what Equinox did and just kind of say, nah, not gonna let you have it.
I feel for that bounty to really happen, you need to have like a close series, like where each hill goes neck and neck.
Yeah.
Where it would both be 140 to 148 with one team getting points. Maybe 15 seconds here. Other team slays them out. They get 15 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, the last one was a little hard because it came down to the end as far as time goes. Like, it was... The final score was 199, so they didn't even finish with 200 because the time ran out. That's how close the time was. So, if you get closer to the end with more time to spare, it might be a little different. I'm not sure.
We got 5 minutes left.
Good rotations out of the Lunatic for the security. I don't know if they did that on purpose or... Well, it's Savannah. He played these settings before. He knows.
Yeah, he does. He played the full duration of last SVS, so he knows all the ins and outs.
Oh, Kremis is stepping into that hill a little too early to give away. That time I
That being said,
a
though,
little...
Rain's doing well, and I don't see Lunatics holding back at all. I think they're trying that. They're doing what they can. I just think Rain's playing pretty well, considering.
I mean, for their top four here, they're doing pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 80 points, but you gotta look at who's playing on this team.
Seconds in 10.
Well, here we go. 10 seconds left. Are they going to
And they have
finish
just
it
4
up,
minutes.
or no?
Well, it is going to be rotating. It is
Doesn't seem
4-0 in the series. Lunatic is 4-0 against Rain.
Doesn't seem like they're. It looks like they're just gonna win it. From the looks of it. Not
They might
waiting
not
for
even
none
be
of that.
thinking. Yep.
Game over. A break. That's a defeat.
And that's gonna be that. Assists. Sylvanic, obnoxious again with 15 assists. Sylvanic 11. It's gotta be between those two. I'm just not sure which one.
I won't say it's obnoxious. Even 15 assists.
We'll see. We have to add those up. Which, by the way, anybody who wants to look at the stats, the full stats are up in Discord. Open them up from last
Good
weekend.
damage all around.
I was
But
having a
good
hard
games
time.
to both teams.
2 kills and 22 deaths.
Yeah, it's struggling a bit.
Canadian did good slay-wise. He died a little bit more than Nikolai and Benji did, but I think he held his own against a tough team. So
Got the 8 assists.
I mean,
And he
throughout the
did
whole
good
series, his slays were good. His deaths were a little bit high. His damage was good. I think they were just a little bit outmatched. But good series. To say
Good
the least.
series. Both teams. Spectrum,
All
we're
right.
calling you out. You got to play, man.
Yeah, come on, Victor.
Yes, you get in.
Letting your team down. The thing is, though, this season is you have Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, 24 hours in each day. So unless you're, I don't know what you could be doing. It keeps you away. But I know when had to play last season. I was working 13 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I still made games. So I know it's not that hard. People act like there's not enough time in the day, but there's a lot of time in the day.
You can make it work, for sure.
Yep. All right. That being said, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and end
Thank
it.
you all. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.
Yep.